Grand Rising, everyone. Grand Rising. Much love, much respect to everyone. We're going to start this off like we always do by shouting out to sponsors. That's each and every one of y'all and playing some music. Give me 1 second. Much love, much respect. Let me do something real quick. Hey, shout out my brother Hurricane. Grand Rising, brother. Much love and respect to you and the family, man. We're going to start it off with the intro. Let's go. Hold on. I ain't even sure if I shared the sound. Let me go back out, make sure I'm sharing the sound. Share, audio. Here we go. We're in business now. Let's go. Hopefully everybody having a good morning, man. Grand Rising. Power to the motherfucking people. We're about to get this thing started with the intro. Shout out to Enemies Public for the intro.
Bow wow wow, yippee yo, yippee yay. Bow wow, yippee yo, yippee yay. Bow wow wow, yippee yo, yippee yay. Bow wow, yippee yo, yippee yay. Bow wow wow, yippee yo, yippee yay. Bow wow, yippee yo, yippee yay. Bow wow wow, yippee yo, yippee yay. Bow wow, yippee yo, yippee yay.
We're going to do that one more time. That didn't work out right. Grand Rising, man. Let's do the intro one more time. Power to the motherfucking people. Hopefully everybody having a good Monday morning. Hopefully everybody had a good weekend, man. Let's go one more time. Shout out to Enemies Pub.
Bow wow wow, yippee yo, yippee yay. Bow wow, yippee yo, yippee yay. Bow wow wow, yippee yo, yippee yay. Bow wow, yippee yo, yippee yay. Bow wow wow, yippee yo, yippee yay. Bow wow, yippee yo, yippee yay. Bow wow wow, yippee yo, yippee yay. Bow wow, yippee yo, yippee yay.
Hey, shout out my brother Enemies Public for doing that one for me. We're going to get it started with some music like we always do. By my nigga Dangerous. Let's go. Hopefully everybody had a good weekend, man. Power to the motherfucking people. Any topic. Any topic. Flat motherfucking power to the flat power. Man. Hey, shout out my brother Malik, Rose Malik OG. Much love and respect to you and the family, brother. Grand Rising. Much love and respect always. Rose Malik OG. One tell a story and the other paint the picture. But listen, nigga, if you dig a little deeper, you can find that little quick little tap in, everybody. A quick little tap in. For a reason is the message in the speaker when the cosmos talking. That's a blessing from the ether. One day I met the devil for real and made a deal with him. Told him all I want is the money and kept it real with him. Came in the form of a thought I couldn't build with him. Shit, I was selling the beans was really killing him. Your gun bars ain't much if your gat don't shoot. I'm strapped and bulletproof like the Batman suit. All it takes is one snap to have my enemies killed. The laws of space and time. And I will put the link in the chat. Yeah, I will put the link in the chat. I have not seen and living in case anybody want to come up. And right now they probably calling me cheap. Cause I decided it's enough and now I finally speak.
tell you the truth, I don't trust people who cheat. It's deeper than having sex, you give birth to deceit.
Any
If you stop where this is going, it's as true as can be. If you lie to the ones you love, then you do it to me. The cold word is rainy night. Niggas get wet outside, but ain't no rain in sight. They wonder where this come from. Ascension when it's all done. No reason to believe in the
God, when you become one,
you understand.
you can get it the same.
Niggas will double cross you if you get them the fame. My soul, me just
Remember the name. Part 2. Let's go.
They just want to keep us asleep. I know this shit sucks.
Shout out my nigga Voodoo Child. Much love and respect, Voodoo Child. I got you, brother. Good seeing. Good seeing.
Some niggas pushed up. Religion is a part of the system, my nigga. Listen, if you ain't got control of your soul, then you's a victim. The Pope fall over the net with politicians. The same politicians who sleeping with little children. Time to make them pay for what they did.
Hey, shout out my brother Voodoo Child. Top of the morning, brother. Good seeing you. Good seeing you. Shout out to P. Moses. Much love and respect always. Got my nigga Playco Ant in the house. Sponsor. Much love and respect to each and every one of y'all. Each and every one of y'all sponsors, man. Appreciate y'all. Ant, you already know it ain't nothing but love, my nigga.
With your psyche, the best way to tear you apart
is through your psyche.
I give it to you real. What you need me to say? Ask the world leaders about the oath they secretly take. It's a plan that they got to keep us legally slaves. Paid labor overwhelming when you needed a break. If you think that I'm just talking, then bitch, you lost. It's a war going on
like rich versus poor. The rich keep getting rich while your broke ass starve. At the broke ass job.
Think because you get it in tax, you need that income. Really, I'm just stating the facts, cause niggas been dumb. Your emotions are controlled by a system. Cause when I make a song full of hate, niggas listen. When I make a song about love, niggas skip it. They both from the soul, so really ain't nothing different. Today you gotta give it a fight to make the hate stop. Niggas on that ignorant shit gon' get a face shot. Believe what you wanna believe. A lot of niggas snakes, only going off of belief. A lot of shit is fake with 2 cans blazing. I'm ready for damnation. So tell a slave master I'm burning the plantation. You fuck niggas like to throw pain but can't take it. So all during war these flames remain sacred. Barrel to the root of your tongue, you niggas tasteless. Lights flying over your head, it ain't a spaceship. The reason why we fully equipped was information. It led us on the path that got us out of the matrix. Unity is power beyond, we should embrace it. But you could never bathe in the truth when you were racist. Speeding off what you was taught, then the brakes slip. Then you see it's nothing you thought, that shit is dangerous. A lot of people died for what? That shit was aimless. It's kinda like a video game, it took stages. Just make sure these lanes remain nameless. Hood politics part 2, my name dangerous.
It's a rainy Monday morning in Georgia. It's been raining the last 2 days, man. Hopefully everybody good, man. Much love and respect to all of y'all, man. It's an open topic. I am going to put the link in the chat. Give me a second. And if nobody come up, we're going to review some videos. So if y'all got some videos y'all want me to review, let me know, man. Let's go.
Shit getting out of control, I mean we been there. Hate, they disguise it as love, we call it sincere. They took us to a place where ain't none of this shit clear, and we just look stupid, wondering how we get here. This government got us in chains cause they don't love us. They got us separated by gangs over some colors. What hurts more is we keep trusting these motherfuckers and putting bullshit that they say over each other. It's a bad world. Many cry in this sad world. A unicorn is compared to a black girl, or any child when you mix it, making life swirl. Gems meet a diamond and dance to make the ice swirl. Nigga, don't waste your time trying to hate on me. If you can't deal with your pride, then stay away from me. I don't fuck with none of that dumb shit. You heard that? Don't believe we live on a globe, nigga. The earth flat. First you gotta love yourself, then take the earth back. Find what's really important and make it worth that. Too much time in your hands lead to a dirt nap, but niggas don't keep the same energy to exert that.
What kind of freedom is that? What kind of social or political system is it when a black man has no voice in court, has nothing on his side other than what the white man chooses to give him? My brothers and sisters, we have to put a stop to this, and it will never be stopped until we stop it ourselves.
Mind over matter, but none of that'll matter when in life you're trying to climb and a nigga pull a ladder, believing in the myth when reality is shattered. The lie. And a nigga pull a ladder, believing in the myth when reality is shattered. The lies never end unless you serve it on a platter. America made you a slave, then call you monster. Erase everything that we paved and say we conquered. Willie lynching is a system that really harmed us. It raped women, left children without their fathers. America, land of the free, home of the great. America, cage of the beast, home of a snake. But the fight don't stop when you gone. This shit a marathon. Everything they touched in this world, they made a terror from. The best piece of advice, stay about these pigs sight. Fuck what goes on in the street, nigga, just live life. You only get one of those, nigga. Don't play with that. Trying to dance away in the dark and never make it back. We got a lot of loving to do. Shit is getting worse. Hate run deep in these roots. It's like the shit is cursed. Murder everything you can name. The world gone berserk. Pedophilia real as fuck. It's even in the church music. We've been flaming it. No, it ain't no game with it. Just know I put my soul on the beat when you banging it. This is for the shit that I see and won't play with it. Hood politics part 3. My name Dangerous.
They attack the victim, and then the criminal who attacked the victim accuses the victim of attacking him. This is American justice. This is American democracy. And those of you who are familiar with it know that in America, democracy is hypocrisy. Now, if I'm wrong, put me in jail. But if you can't prove that a democracy is not hypocrisy, then don't put your hands on me.
Let's go over here to my nigga Sanchez. Let's go over here to my nigga Sanchez.
Outside in, inside out. Outside in, inside out. Outside in, inside out. Yeah. Outside in, inside out. Know we're gonna take this shit back, right? Outside in, inside out. Merc Heights, I see you. Outside in, inside out. Outside in, inside out. Republican, Democrat, Democrat, Republican. All of them niggas hustling, so it ain't no trust in them. You've been voting all your life and still suffering. Student loans, daycare fees, sisters be juggling. Divided by the powers, pausing's got us perishing. Got you niggas walking around thinking y'all Americans. Obama got you fooled, you thinking he the Messiah, when the truth is all of these presidents barbarians. Life short, but you trying to get your paper tall. All I'm doing is revealing lies they say to y'all. Back in the day, I would probably put that K to y'all. Now I'm saving y'all, and plus I'm chilling with baby doll. Maybe y'all will understand sooner or later, before they depopulate us and the oceans turn to vapors. Got me ready to blaze up like every night I'm burning herb. Trapped inside this matrix, thinking how they done turned this world outside in, inside out. Damn, they done turned this world outside in, inside out.
Tawanda, much love and respect, Tawanda, always. I hope you're having a beautiful weekend.
I'm telling the truth.
And a beautiful Monday morning.
Outside in, inside out.
Oh, y'all. Hope y'all have a beautiful weekend.
Inside out. Some real revolutionaries, we don't fold. I'm in the crib watching Malcolm playing Neo Soul. They getting killed for jackets and buried for sneakers. I done came across some of the scariest creatures. For real, a lot of these dudes I don't care for. On Facebook posting pics of kids they don't care for. Therefore, it ain't no settling like the Pilgrims. Hard living, and the prison's a large system. POs on the same team as state prosecutors. Free your mind, it ain't a choice, you gotta do it. Cause the judge and the goddamn lawyers be barbecuing. According to this constitution, you not a human. Freedom thrown away by plea deals they take. Rap beefs is fake. Meek Mills and Drake got me on Mary J. Every night I'm burning herb, looking at all this hate, thinking how we done turned this world outside in, inside out. Outside in, inside out. Outside in, inside out.
Shout out my brother Black Wolf out there. Black Wolf, what's good, brother?
Outside in, inside out.
You and the family always.
Outside in,
Black Wolf.
inside out. Outside in, inside out. Outside in, inside out. Take a trip to Egypt to go and view the monuments and watch them ask you who built them. Now that's common sense. Ask me marching to DC, it's some funny shit. Making demands to the people you spend your money with. You lack consciousness, I'm trying to get your head right. On this road to success, you gotta run red lights. My middle finger was replaced with a fist when I found out the matrix exists. And anyway, what's a middle finger that's waved in the wind versus the unity of a fist and a nation of men? Lies on the news, pausing in the food y'all eat. The White House just a house, the power's on Wall Street. Niggas thinking Jordan, sisters thinking abortion. Man, this shit is sad like notes from an organ. Got me smoking my portion. Every night I'm burning herb, all this pain I'm absorbing. Thinking how they done turned this world outside in, inside out. Outside in, inside out. Outside in, inside out.
Let's go.
Shit is crazy. Outside in, inside out. Fuck the TV. Yeah. Outside in, inside out. Outside in, inside out. Outside in,
And I am going to put the
inside
link
out.
in the top, in the chat. Give me a second, everybody.
Outside in,
My
inside
nigga
out.
Nike, much love, respect to you and the family. My nigga Nike, 903.
Outside in, inside out.
Black motherfucking power to the black power family, man.
Outside in, inside out.
It's an open topic. Anybody can hit the link. Here we go right here. Let me play this. This my shit right here. Best strains ever. We only smoke marijuana. We don't do no other drug. We only smoke marijuana. THC, no cocaine, no cocaine, no crack, no other drug. Shout out to Queen Omega. Let's go. One of my favorites right here. Yeah.
The good
The good ganja strain. Bibble gang, you already know. Get y'all bibble. Everybody sub up to
That's how I
everybody.
start my day.
I start my day.
Pray to Master God, I say. Give thanks for the morning breeze. Give thanks for the breath of life indeed. Give thanks and praises for the omnipotent, for the pure and holy sacrament. The good ganja strain. I that me want in
That's
my
it.
brain. Me no smoke
Nope.
crack, dog, give me cocaine.
Nope.
Strictly THC, get
Strictly
me higher than
THC.
plane. The sativa strain.
The sativa strain, yeah.
Doctors give it to them patients to relieve them pain.
Believe that
And when the
thing.
herbs done, we are gonna blaze
Hey,
it
flat
again.
motherfucking power to the flat
Babylon
power.
give the people what they want. It's a
Jesus can't
worldwide
do much
fire,
of them.
universal
I
chant.
appreciate
Anywhere
all
you
of
go,
y'all.
you hear it, legalize the plant.
All of
Free
y'all
up the
shit.
herb, bless all your mother. Doctor Who and the forbidden fruit. Rolex OG and the kosher kush. Blue cheese, grape, ape and the baba kush. Strictly high grade, no but the same is
That's
tush.
it, strictly high
The good
grade.
ganja strain. I got me wanting on me brain.
Good, but what's good, brother? Grand Rising. Much love, respect you and the family.
The strongest indica strain, just to give it to them patients to relieve the pain. So when the herbs and we have to blaze it again. The good ganja strain. I got me
got you,
wanting on me brain.
But you know how I feel about that. It's about the teaching the next generation. It ain't about us old dogs, man. I'm fighting for the next generation, man. Flat or round. We know it, and we know we ain't living on no globe. You know what I mean? It's like identifying the lies or the misinformation that's been pushed by the corporation, man. We ain't spinning. We ain't on no globe. They can't go to space. That shit only happens on TV. That's it. Shout out to everybody, man. Let's go.
Oh, this a diva strain. The strongest in the strain. Doctor give it to them patients to relieve the strain. So when the herbs done, we have to blaze it again.
Yeah.
Roll up early in the morning.
Appreciate you, man.
Well, it is the norm. That's
Any
how I
topic,
start
man. I'ma
my
put the
day.
link
And
out.
the
Any
night back to
topic.
my saga, I say. Give thanks for
y'all
the
feel like
morning breeze. Give thanks for the breath of life indeed. Give thanks and praises to the omnipotent. For the pure and holy sacraments. The good ganja strain. I got me wanting on me brain. Me no smoke crack, don't give me cocaine. Strictly THC, get me higher than planes. The sativa strain. The strongest in the strain. Doctors give it to the patients to relieve them strain. So when the herbs done, we have to blaze it again. Babylon give the people what them want. It's a worldwide cry, universal chant. Anywhere you go, you hear and legalize it. Plant, free up the herb, Babylon and your mother. Blueberry sherbet and a grapefruit. Power, purple, local and a gorilla glue. You take me to I'm a ganja baby for true. The mommy I read the Vatican get blue. The good ganja strain. I got me wanting on me brain. Me no smoke crack, don't give me cocaine. Don't give me ras needle be pushing on me vein. No, this sativa strain.
That's sativa.
The strongest indica strain. Doctors give it to them patients to relieve them pain. So when the herbs done, them have to blaze it again. The good ganja strain.
I'm working on putting the link in the chat.
Me no
Man.
smoke crack, don't give me cocaine. Strictly THC, get me higher than planes.
We're gonna run that back, man. We gotta run that back one more time. That good ganja strain. Relieve that pain. Man.
We are gonna blaze it again.
They demonize everything that's good for us. They demonize it. Let's go. Let the people know. I don't touch no cocaine or crack, heroin, only marijuana. No pills, none of that shit. Only marijuana.
The good ganja strain. That's how me want it on me brain.
Damn right I'm a pothead. I'm definitely a pothead.
Roll up early in the morning on a hot ganja tea. Well, it is the norm.
Be no.
That's how I start
Much
my
love,
day.
respect to
I
you and
mean,
the
I'm
family.
great
Be
to
no.
Master God, I say. Give thanks to the morning breeze. Give thanks for the breath
link
of
is
life
pinned.
indeed.
Anybody
Give
wanna
thanks
come
and
up,
praises for
any
the
topic.
omnipotent, for the pure and
Any
holy
topic.
sacrament. The good ganja
Let's go.
strain. I got me wanting on me brain. Me no smoke crack, don't give me cocaine. Strictly THC, get me higher than planes.
I got you,
The
sugar.
sativa strain. The strongest indica strain. Doctors give it to them patients to relieve them pain. And when the
There's links in the chat, man. Anybody can come up.
Babylon give the people what they want. It's a worldwide cry, a universal chant. Anywhere you go, you hear it, legalize the plant. Free up the herb, Babylon, all your mother. Doctor Who and the forbidden fruit. Rolex OG and the kosher kush. Blue cheese, grape ape and the baba kush. Strictly high grade, now but the same is tush. The good ganja strain. I got me wanting on me brain. Me no smoke crack, don't give me cocaine. Strictly THC, get me higher than planes. The sativa strain. The
Grand
strongest
rising,
indica
everybody.
strain. Just to
Grand
give it to them
rising.
patients to
Power
relieve
to the
the pain. So
motherfucking
when the
people.
herbs done, we have to blaze it
Black
again.
motherfucking pop.
The good ganja strain.
Shout out my nigga
I
sponsor,
got me
Ron.
wanting on me brain. Me no smoke crack.
Much love to
Don't
you
give
and
me
the family,
cocaine. Don't give me ras needle to pushing on me vein.
Appreciate all y'all
The sativa strain. The strongest indica strain. Doctor give it to them patients to relieve the strain. So when the herbs done, we have to blaze it again. Roll up early in the morning on a hot ganja tea. Well, it is the norm. That's how I start my day. I kneel and pray to my God, I say. Give thanks for the morning breeze. Give thanks for the breath of life indeed. Give
rainy day in Georgia. Raining like a mother. Made that. Grand Rising, my brother. Much love, respect to you and family, brother. Good stream this morning, brother. Excellent stream. Shout out to Queen for me, the best strain. Tell them again. Yeah, no, the OG, that's all the OG touching. That's all I'm touching. Marijuana. Nothing else. I don't even take the collar off. Appreciate you, mate. You already know. Strictly THC. Get me tired. Yeah, shout out to Queen Omega, man.
I said the good ganja strain.
That's it. They demonize marijuana, man. That's crazy.
We are gonna blaze it again and again and again. Drive Babylon insane.
Going over here to my nigga Juice, William Best. Shout out my nigga Juice.
There we go. William
Shout
Best
out my nigga Juice.
in the building.
William
Welcome,
Best.
everybody. This is just an indigenous thing. Studious, I'm an info for info.
Yeah,
I make what's
info.
complex look simple. To reclaim my birthright, my MO. My blood ties to the land, my credentials. Turtle Island, Nietzsche, my kinfolk. The vibration on this frequency I live for. We get sick, we don't go to hospital. We heal ourselves with herbs and crystals. Mother Nature speaks, my soul gets tickled. We already equipped with the essentials. No Similac for my little. All my babies get the milk from mama's nipples. Raising rebels to create ripples in the system. It's not liberal. We teach the youth to go to source for they vittles. Be the B, don't be the man in the middle. That's a third party, a fifth whip. They tell you saving a little is a big deal. Wanna trick the wizard with his own spell? Learn to conjure, then you'll pierce the veil. That's his story, I didn't write that. It's my birthright, I want my life back. Was on the wrong path, now I'm on the right track. Was in the dark, now I'm in the light, fam. My skin's divine, I love this melanin. My DNA divine, liquid gold, I'm rich. Did you know you're indigenous? Put your right hand up, now make a fist. Did you know you're indigenous? Put your right hand up, now make a fist. Did you know you're indigenous? Put your right hand up, now make a fist. With the eye of Horus, I see infinity. Woke up like Neo, started training my abilities. I'm not a storm, baby, let me be your peace. Your protector, the enemy runs in retreat. Shout out to Sophia, born to be a steward. Bobby Hemmett and Malachi Z. York. Rod Hayes, Mama Rebert, Interstellar. Dane Calloway, Billy Carson, Young Elder. With my light codes, I'm in fight mode. For the next generation, we gon' right wrongs. Get off the merry-go, don't repeat the cycle. You in the darkness, you forgot to cut your lights on. With the lights on, like Tupac, all eyes on. The usurper, trying to take my throne. I urge karma to drown you in a typhoon. An open book, you see what page I'm on.
Everybody can join.
My skin's divine, I love this melanin. My DNA divine, liquid gold, I'm rich. Did you know you're indigenous? Put your right hand up, now make a fist. Did you know you're indigenous? Put your right hand up, now make a fist. Did you know you're indigenous? Put your right hand up, now make a fist. Believing I'm a U.S. citizen is propaganda. Had to call a brother true to correct my status. We own churches, not LLCs, they can't tax us. The government and central banking, it's all collapsing. Instead of chasing bread, we run on the bank. They'll become insolvent, we bankrupt the bank. Consumers exercising power makes them afraid. The GOV works for us, we the people, man. The Iroquois Constitution is supreme law. First Babylon, now it's England and Rome's turn to fall. Put the Pope on notice, discovery, doctrine is false. At critical mass, Mother Nature gets restored. A green lantern lights my path, not a torch. At the fork in the road, you gotta choose a course. Light codes or dark secrets, what do you endorse? Me, I make you Darth Vader's feel the force. Yeah, I pray this resonates. resonates with your spirit. This is meant for everyone, not just the esoteric. Atomize it, dissect the message in my lyrics. I'm a god, how could I not love my appearance? My skin's divine, I love this melanin. Did you know? My DNA divine, liquid gold, I'm rich. Did you know? Did you know? Did you know you're indigenous? Did you know? Put your right hand up, now make a fist. Did you know? Did you know? Did you know you're indigenous? Did you know? Put your right hand up, now make a fist. Did you know? Did you know? Did you know you're indigenous? Did you know? Put your right hand up, now make a fist.
Hey, any topic, y'all. Any topic. The link's in the chat. If not, we're going to do some video reviewing. If not, no, we're going to start the videos in a little bit. But the link's in the chat, man. Any topic. Shout out my nigga Ghetto Child Clinic for this one. Shout out Ghetto Child Clinic.
My motherfucking dogs in the building.
American Isness, much love and respect, sis.
Only ride with my dogs. Don't give a fuck about none of y'all. Ride till the wheels fall off. Only ride with my dogs. Yes, sir. I only ride with my dogs. All these cats feeling me. How hoes wanna fuck me on they first class.
One of the main topics that we always gonna talk about is farming, politics, and religion, and business. You know, they're the main topics, even though I don't put them in the topics. And racism. You know, they're the main topics that I like to talk about over here. But it's any topic. And shout out my sister American Isness to all, you know, appreciate all of y'all. Y'all all sponsor this program. Much love. Make sure y'all sub up to everybody, sub up to each other. That's how we show support. So let's go. Shout out my nigga Ghetto Child Incorporated, still dipping.
Glass of Hennessy, only in the industry, dog. I be in the street. If you ever get a twisted door knob, then I'm finna squeeze. With all these counterfeit gangsters, look a bootleg, only ride. With my dogs like Snoop said. Like you close to the TV, we call static, shooting for the stars. Still gripping, it's automatic. I feed you shells, talking like you a savage. While most of shit we rap about beyond madness. Cause we came from the same dirt, but putting in more work for the homies on the back of that t-shirt. Made it to the pro club. Remember days they showed me no love. Now I just wanna get my stacks up. Becoming wealthy, all skill and no luck. Like you need to break you, nigga, but you can man up. They gon' give me a life sentence, I body beast. A pioneer, they still learning the Savi speech. I was a baby kid, sagging with cornrows.
Yes, I was a baby kid.
Got well known by all the hood rats and fascinated by who I chit-chat. With this and a thumb and a index. A real street vet, still waking up out of deep sweats. A murdering rap, can't escape death. Out in here we come. Trippin', can't breathe without your bitch, you dumb. Nigga, you sippin', dive on in like here I come. Not slippin', my shit out and bust on the tongue. Just like pimpin'.
They thought I was finished, I'm back in it, about to clock me some tickets. The crew official, you see the visual, murder is the ritual. Organized criminal, original, out for the revenue. Hated by many niggas, loved by very few. Hop up by the Chevy coupe, front line, ride, live and die, making money move. And all you do is lie, nigga, huh? You know we don't believe you. I only fuck with a few and I don't fuck with you. I see you fell off, all my niggas well off. The king do it like a boss. While you rat on the low, and my G's pay the cost. If we take a loss, nigga, we just bounce back. We just count stacks. Crippin' on you niggas with my hand on my strap. Cause they jump ship on you and stab you in the back. Self-made radical nigga, I speak facts.
The dogs is out and here we come. Trippin', can't breathe without your bitch, you dumb. Nigga, you sippin', dive on in like here I come.
The link's in the chat if you got something to say, brother. Any of y'all, the link's in the chat. Appreciate all y'all.
I'm a born and raised vet from the motherfucking third. Smart leg taught me, that's why I always do it big. A lot of shit going on, you better keep a level head. Family first, small circle, business class, count bands. Supreme belt from pack tight with blue dip, ancient man. Hit the point and dump this work, bet the law for more again. With no safety on my burner, cause I ain't no stranger to no man. Correction on your grip and we can knuckle up for real. A couple hundred racks, then I'm dancing with a meal. Accuracy with my shot, don't let me catch you in the field. DC's on the rise, so we ready for the kill.
The dog is out and here we come. Trippin', can't breathe without your bitch, you dumb. Nigga, you simpin', dive on in like here I come.
not slipping. Pull my shit out and bust on the tongue. Just like pimpin'. Just like pimpin'.
Shout out my brother, Ghetto Child, Clinic. Yeah, that's that college flow. Welcome, Kansas. Much love and respect to you and the family, sister. Appreciate all y'all new people. It's the link in the chat. Everybody got a voice. You know, give me a second. I'll mod y'all up eventually. You know what I mean? Going over here to my nigga Dre Cobb. DDP, Loose Cannon. Let's go.
Nobody's bad as me. Nobody's bad as me. More guns the merrier. More guns the merrier. Nobody's bad as me. Nobody's bad as me. Front if you dare, and I'll change your whole anatomy. Anatomy. For real.
Dre, ciphers. Yo. Moonwalk on peons, pee on every member of your recon, and you never see them come back like a respawn. The finest from the earth, not looking my age. Put a diamond in the air, then I diamond Dallas Page. Bitch, I'm no lame, I don't act nor stage. Who let the dog out? Got more bars than your cage. Newsflash, I get more head than do-rags. Flow so good it could never be too bad. I'm the same dude exposing the lies from newscasts. His story is a story, and I conclude that. Fair warning for all.
I was okay with StreamYard until they went up on their price. See, to make a long story short, I was paying for StreamYard and Zoom. I was paying for both of them, but I was only putting out $45 a month. And then StreamYard went up to $45 and Zoom 15. That means $60 I'm putting out. You see what I'm saying? Every month for 5 years. You do the math. So I decided, since StreamYard went up to $45 and I wasn't willing to pay that, I like Zoom more and it's $15.99. So what I did is I cut StreamYard $45 a month. I ain't willing to pay $60. I was willing to pay $45. I did it for 5 years. For 5 years, I paid StreamYard and Zoom $45 a month. Once StreamYard went up and the quality was more shitty, I'm like, I'm going to Zoom. I pay for Zoom and I'll get rid of the ads. So we ain't listening to no ads no more. Y'all see, we ain't getting no ads. I paid for ads, so $27 a month or $30 a month. 15 for Zoom, 15 for ads. I'm saving myself $15 a month by not doing StreamYard. You see what I'm saying? If StreamYard hadn't went up from $25 to $45, I'd have still been using StreamYard. But StreamYard quality, it sucks. It ain't no good. It's inconsistent. And you went up on your price? No. I do the free one. That's it. That's it. I do go StreamYard sometimes, but I only have 6 on the panel. And with Zoom, I can have up to 100 people on the panel. So I feel like I'm getting more for my money with Zoom. It's like I said, if StreamYard hadn't went up to $45 a month, I would still have it. I wasn't willing to pay $60 a month for both. You see what I'm saying? I was willing to pay $45. I've been doing it for 5 years, $45 a month, StreamYard and Zoom. I was willing to pay that for 5 years. You do the math. That's a good amount of change, man. So once they went up on their price, StreamYard, I'm like, they lost me. I'm strictly Zoom, so I don't know what to tell you, brother. I like Zoom better than I like StreamYard. I don't get knocked out as much. I can go stream from my phone, which I never do. I stream from my laptop. But that's why I don't fuck with StreamYard anymore, man. I do it every blue moon. They went up in their price. Shout out my brother, well aware 1977, flat motherfucking power, much love and respect always. Let's get back to the music.
All them niggas, that's after me. Have docs touching up your face, Grey's Anatomy. Bottom of the ninth, and I'm still thinking playoff. Drake calls, we make these niggas day job stay odd. I'm a big threat to this new cancer. My rage off the mood scanner. I stay green, don't call it Bruce Banner.
Nobody's bad as me, nobody's bad as me. More guns to Maria, more guns to Maria. Nobody's bad as me, nobody's bad as me. If you're there and knocking Jehovah anatomy. Dollar bill. Yeah.
Brother Darryl, my main topics I like to talk about is religion, politics, history, farming. We got a farming community over here, but it's mainly religion, which I'm non-religious, religion, politics, any politics, farming, science, history, you know what I mean? But the main top three, religion, politics, history, farming, you know what I mean? That's what we like to talk about over here. Let's go.
Yeah, once the message is sent, extinction level event, you gon' see your demons when you make it in sin. Out here getting money, and nigga, I ain't leaving the sin. The rap God, I make you niggas repent for spitting that bullshit. The barrel long like a pool stick. You gotta pull your tool quick, then it's click, boom. I keep the metal like I'm Dr. Doom. I've been a problem since I came out the womb. The 40 cal will clear the room. Me and Chris Cyphers will be to see you soon. This is that flame underneath the spoon.
I would say, Brother Darryl, yeah, you can to the people, but I don't believe in spirituality or science. But you can give it to the people, man. You know what I mean? That's good point. I mean, I make the platform where, you know, everybody have a voice. If you want to give your voice to the people and drop your information, that's why I always put the link in the chat. This is an information channel. I'm not trying to teach nobody. I ain't a teacher. I'm a soldier. You know, this is an information channel. We share information. You know what I mean? That's what this main platform is. It's an information channel. Shout out my brother King Genocide, Grand Rising family. Much love and respect. You know, but I do have some teachers over here that come over through here. My brother Sanchez, big Aboriginal power. You know, Chief Holiday. You know what I mean? We got people that's willing to teach. I'm just not a teacher. You know, I go by, I give y'all my life experience, not something I read in a book. I give y'all what I have experienced. If I haven't experienced it, I say, I haven't experienced that, man. I don't really know what to tell you. Ask somebody that have experienced it. I don't go by what I read in a book. I go by what I experienced in my 59 years of life. Let's go.
I told you this shit automatic. While the street scholars understand them, and the corporations holding rap for ransom. I'm walking in them offices like Brian Pillman, the loose cannon. Overall, this 99 club, that's all Madden. You ain't killing nothing, that's all capping. Don't come around here with your rhymes slacking. When I pick up the mic, you know what happens.
I got rid of all the rest of
press conference, and we're really gonna find out
only social media.
what all you yes men, what all you obsequious lapdogs that are telling Monsoon and Dylan what they want to hear when they want to hear it.
Back to back, Ray Cobb.
Ladies and gentlemen,
Back to back, Ray Cobb.
And DDP is gonna make you feel the best.
You know, another thing, Darryl, over here, I promote over here that I'm Aboriginal to America, you know, and most of us is, that we're aboriginal to America, and that we didn't come from Africa on no boat. We were always here in America, reclassified. That's what I push over here, that we Americans, we didn't come over on here on no boat. We always been here. Shout out my nigga Dre Cobb. And shout out my nigga Black Y Indian. Much love and respect to you and the family. Always, my brother, Black Y Indian. Let's go. We still here. I like your energy, brother. I like your energy. Welcome to the Mind Squad.
Ain't no comparison to the so-called black or African American. You can drop the African, keep the American. When we say Aborigine and make their world in, I'm going in the same dirt my ancestors buried. I come from a god and a goddess, so what that make me? Not even Basquiat can trace me. Not even Van Gogh can paint me. The MC in me is the God MC, equals the God in me. I'm focused in, let my mind be free. You too blind to see. The Jews I give is real, it's been real. These ain't shots, they missiles. All you gonna hear is the whistle. Lyrically, this an execution. My verses start revolutions for my people seeking restitution. Since the beginning, fuck evolution. Or maybe my reality is all a dream. I put it together like I was sowing seams. So it seems this is that audio dopamine. Go against the regime, we put you where nobody can hear you scream. And sing you to meet your Elohim. My nigga, this is savage mode. It's something that you can't decode. It started with a spark and I'ma let it explode. I was given the cheat codes that'll let me dump and reload and go through them waves like a fucking torpedo. You dealt the cards of life, I just cut them diamonds with the ace of spades. Y'all scatter like roaches when they facing raid, or vampires when they facing blade. I'm trying to get next to Shireen like I'm getting played. You still stuck as a mental slave. You still stuck in that mental cage. While I'm making easy money, pimping hoes in style. This my coming to age. Crowd roaring when I'm coming on stage, and when I'm done they gonna be cheering my name. Drake Cobbs, and nah, I ain't quit my day job. I spit bars, I really rap on my day off. That's real shit. Just give you some tools you can build with. Aim high even if you still miss. Just keep going. It's a climb to the top, and I'ma keep flowing. Down
Hey,
Lake
shout
Shore,
out my brother
I'm
Black
Chicago
Indian,
going.
immigrated.
Yeah.
Much love and respect, brother. Go over here real quick. Got it. Oh man, it wasn't finished. My bad, Greg Cobb. I forgot it's the second part. Copper misguided, Grand Rising. Much love to you and the family. Always.
Shout out to the Mama Chief.
Black White Indian.
Yeah, you be quiet when Big
My
Mama
nigga
speak.
King Norfolk,
What
what's
she
good,
gave us is a
King?
part of me. It flows
Much
through
love
my
to you and the
arteries.
family, my
Even on
nigga
that journey,
King
that love
Norfolk.
grows how the garden be.
Black motherfucking power to my homie Key Norfolk. Good seeing you, brother. Always love and respect to you. King Genocide, appreciate you. Key, you know the link. You always welcome. You welcome to come up anytime, my nigga Key. You already know. Much love to you and the family. Hopefully you and the family good. Flat motherfucking power to my flat power family. Epic Studies was good, Epic Studies. Much love to you and the family, brother.
The first to teach
Shout
us
out to
when we
Mama
sick,
Chief.
the first to heal us.
We respect
Mama's
the
boy,
mamas over
yeah, you
here.
know.
We respect the sisters, the mamas. Let's go.
Shout out to the Mama Chief. Yeah, you be quiet when Big Mama speak.
Quiet when Big
What
Mama
she gave us is a part of me. It flows through my arteries. Even on that journey, that love grows how the garden be. The first to teach us when we sick, the first to heal us. Mama's boy, yeah, you know, her pride and joy. Soul food, yeah, you know, I'ma enjoy. Calm you down just by the sound of a voice. There isn't another feeling inside when they cheering you on at your game and you feeling the pride. You and your siblings fighting, she gon' make you put them feelings aside. She can't lead you down the road, but she can give you the guide. Where you think I get that blissful look in my eyes? I need a side of ice cream with them Mars after.
Shout out to all the Mama Chief.
You know for
All
sure for
the
Mama Chief, you know I'ma ride. Cause we all need a Mama
If
Chief.
nobody
Yeah, we all
respect
love a Mama
the
Chief.
OG
The
always
greatness,
gonna
the
respect
patience, the foundation,
My mother taught
the
me to
knowledge
respect
passed
my
down so
brothers
many
and
generations.
my
Our motivation. I just wanna thank you for my creation. Cause we all love our Mama Chiefs. Yeah, we all need a Mama Chiefs. Yeah, we all ride for Mama Chief. The dedication, I seen your tears at my graduation. Now look, my your boy that made it. You the reason I'm one of the greatest. Yeah, cause we all need a mama chief.
Yes. Rest in
yeah, we
peace,
all
Mom.
love a mama chief.
Dad, love you.
Yeah, we all rap for mama chief.
Be quiet and let Big Mama speak.
Now be quiet, let Big Mama speak.
Hey, this next one right here, shout out to this brother right here, man. I heard it and fell in love with it, man. Refuse to sell out. And that's the shit I'm on, man. I refuse to sell the fuck out. Shout out to this brother, Relentless.
Siege being going crazy on the
I refuse to sell out for no amount of money or power. Shout out to Relentless, man. Shout out to Relentless, man. Refuse to sell out. Let's go.
I'm a Lone Star outlaw. Wait, man, 6 represent. Fuck these novice ass rappers. They ain't fucking with relentless. Every time I hear your garbage, it make me get the cringe. We'll pay $1 for your flow and that bullshit that you spit. I'm sick and tired of all these clones and these minions in this business. You ain't thinking on your own, dick riding the next nigga. You ain't gang, you a lame when all you rap about is pistol. Misguiding all of you. When they find you influential, I refuse to be a sellout for any amount of loot. I ain't advocating violence cause I care about the youth. Can't let these labels raise our kids, man. It's up to me and you. They end up better in opinion. What the fuck we finna do? I refuse to be a sellout for any amount of loot. I ain't advocating violence cause I care about the youth. Can't let these labels raise our kids, man. It's up to me and you. They end up better in opinion. What the fuck we finna do? Now tell me what the world is coming to. Everybody wanna kill these youngsters quick to shoot and slaughter each other. And we murder over colors and blocks we never own. When America don't love us, they submit to these vultures trying to destroy the culture. Like rappers ain't getting shot, it ain't no pain on your mama's shoulders. They you dumb enough to OD, you more than drink and smoke weed. Suicidal,
got my brother Hurricane coming up
next.
We gonna get started.
Any amount of loot, I ain't advocating violence cause I care about it. You can't let these labels raise our kids, man. It's up to me and you. They in a dead or independent. What the fuck we finna do? I refuse to be a sellout. Any amount of loot. I ain't advocating violence cause I care about it. You can't let these labels raise our kids, man. It's up to me and you. They in a dead or independent. What the fuck we finna do? They wage them doors on our seeds, set them up because of greed. They try to get out the ghetto, sign a deal so they can eat. Most of them ain't got no lawyers, let alone a legal team. Don't wanna know the ins and outs of this wicked industry. Wanna help they mama out and hit they people with some cheese. God forbid you go to jail or end up dead up in these streets. Gotta reconstruct the past, this ain't the way it's supposed to be. Look at the stats and do the math before you fight to disagree. I refuse to be a sellout for any amount of loot. I ain't advocating violence cause I care about the youth. Can't let these labels raise our kids, man. It's up to me and you. They end up dead or independent. What the fuck we finna do? I refuse to be a sellout for any amount of loot. I ain't advocating violence cause I care about the youth. Can't let these labels raise our kids, man. It's up to me and you. They end up dead or independent. What the fuck we finna do?
Shout out to Relentless. Becoming one of my favorites right there. Refuse to sell out. Going over here to my nigga Hurricane, man. God of Storms, intro.
I was born to God of Storm. Hey.
Hopefully everybody having a beautiful Monday morning, had a good weekend. Much love, much respect to all of y'all.
Witness the power, been a lot of forms, a lot of swords, decapitate like they got a war. The bloody gore is the reward. What you running for? The spook who sat by the door, screaming bloody war. Murder, hurting, the serving, bullets, and murder, murderers,
Much love to both of y'all, man. Appreciate y'all support.
Eliminate this your fate. I'ma break you like a dinner plate. Don't obliterate with the K shooting face on the interstate. Underlay, never gonna put my gun away. Run away when I pull out the thunder. Can't you be done and they fuck away. You
Grand Rising, man. Everybody appreciate y'all.
Hurricane is a storm. You niggas, you better dip. Got a storm.
Much love, respect. Black motherfucking power. Black power, man. My brother humbled up. Always love and respect, brother. Always.
I was born the God of storms.
Witness the lyrics in a lot of forms, a lot of swarms getting their ass kicked. I'm Jason Bourne, I'm super quick, hitting motherfuckers with super kicks. I'm too legit, true to this, my mind is scrupulous. Battle you, after that I'ma shatter you, rip out your clavicle. I'm a radical, savage animal, cannibal, not a cannibal. I don't wanna be Hannibal, dismantle the government. It's a radical.
Much love.
I'ma kill until there's no remains. Bring it pain, bring it in, fire and stormy rain.
Roger W, humble up,
shackles they place on your brain, fucking lame. It is time to break the mental chains.
Genocide.
Like a dragon, I do not feel the same in my lane. In the hood, they call me Killer Kane. Through the reign of a god, I do not need a crown. Bringing this music up in your speaker now. Got a storm.
Hopefully y'all enjoying the music. A couple more songs.
I was born the god of storms. I was born the god of storms.
And the link is pinned. Anybody can come up, any topic.
God of storms. I was born the god of storms. Witness the power of the final form. My final form, cosmic armor and a final sword. I'm kicking doors of the Federation of Sector 4. Several chords, several heads. I'm killing several more, several scores. For the government, I ain't having it blasting nothing inadequate. Put your head in the cabinet. Put your face on the mannequin. Turn evil like Anakin and magic and all the government vanish. Bucket, cry 2 tears in the bucket. You duck it for bullets, I'm busting bitch. I won't chuck it, I don't tuck it. Cause I'm a rebel with mine. About to shoot a fucking fed all dead in the spine. Buried alive, then go bury your guys. Scream bunker, then go bury your wives. I'm like Isaac, spirit pressure stay in the sky. Hypnotize everybody if you look in my eyes. Got a storm.
Shout out my brother Hurricane. Let's go out for the OGs right here. This for the OGs right here.
This evening,
Back
my
in the
service
beat. Let's go.
concerns nothing but money. I want you to dig down.
Thank you.
I said I want you
Whoever
to dig
put it in moderator. Thank you. I was about to do it.
Come on.
Appreciate that.
Come on with the paper. Because I got the hat.
Let's go out for all the OGs.
Say, girl, don't call your man up and tell him you met a new guy. A tall, dark, and handsome entrepreneur that's too fly. Beans to get it poppin' like it was the 4th of July. And I'm gonna ride that camel toe like we in the desert in Dubai. No doubt about it,
Yeah,
little
all
mama
artists.
sure is a hottie. And she probably got that body.
That I play. You can look them up on YouTube. If you like their music, go support their channels, man. I like playing artists in the community, showing support. You know, so if y'all like the music, go sub up to the artist. And like I said, we got a couple more songs and we're going to get started. You know, the first topic I want to talk about is racism in America. That's going to be the first topic. Racism in America. Let's go.
From doing all the Pilates. She normally mess with men who drive Maybachs and Maserati. So cold, when she come around, I got to drink a hot toddy. She thinks I'm magical and mystical. Finds me irresistible. No matter what I do to her, she loves me unconditional. She does what she's told and doesn't get into trouble much. But get a girl some rope and she'll start thinking it's double dutch. She brought me back a couple bucks. Told her you need to double up. Not only do I think I'm the shit, bitch, I'm bubble guts. That's when I learned the difference between hoes and sluts. And now not even Willie Hush gets chose this month. from your head down to your toes. You look sweeter than Willy Wonka. I can purify your soul in the waters of Minnetonka. Let these pineapples and vodka go straight to your purple chakra. I go so hard in the paint, you would think it was Waka Flocka. I'm Chocolate Sinatra, but nope, I'm not part of no Rat Pack. When I pull up in the black lap, they be screaming the match back. Keep a hair of my heifers who constantly hit my cash out. Leave the house empty-handed, but always bring me some cash back. We don't do stripper poles, my hoes only work on the fast track. When 12 come on the block, the hoe know the duck like a shaft flat. Wait, nigga, what is this? I know be spitting that shit. When 12 come on the block, the hoe know the duck like a shaft flat. Told you. They call me Macadocious, so ferocious, game tight, flow the coldest, a neck full of gold, I know she noticed. Don't get mad cause your hoe chose this money folding, folks rolling, blow to keep her nose frozen, tailor-made, custom clothing, alligator slice to slip my toes in, favorite rapper, rock singer, porn star, cock slinger, I'll be the bitch with a cowboy boot and turn her out. You can ask Tina, I'm not a gump and I don't run, I really be feeling like fuck Forrest. Meet you in the middle of an octagon and break your arm, I'm Chuck Norris.
You remember that shit I gave you last week, nigga? It's nothing, nigga. It's nothing. It's nothing, nigga. Nigga, it's nothing. This shit right here, nigga. This shit right here, nigga. Right here. This shit, nigga.
My first language is the ism, the second is the English, the third is body language, and I speak it with the penis. My bottom rack is dead, I need to see I had genius. The internet is saying beans is a lyrical genius. I'm numero uno, the one and only. LB is born with it, it's in me, not on me. I keep it real. You'll never see me acting phony. I can share this cheese with you, but can be your macaroni. Just pass beans the ball and I'ma jump out the gym. Razor blade in my mouth, a place above the rim. You can run off on the plug, but don't pull it with him, cause he is still more slim. Combined with Rakim. A chrome microphone is my only utensil. When I make love to it, I'll be nice and gentle. Somebody call the cops. I just murdered this instrumental. John Wick ain't the only one that can kill him with a pencil. LP.
Open topic. Anybody can join. We going over here to my short buses, man.
Oh man, Shawty.
Shout out
you got
all
that
my
stupid
short
fruity
bus
swag,
shorties,
Shawty.
man.
Shawty, your swag so stupid, Shawty.
Shout
It
out
retarded,
all my
Shawty.
short bus
Shawty,
shorties.
flow so retarded, Shawty. It like short bus, Shawty. Yeah, short bus, Shawty. Let these niggas know, Shawty, that you got that swag, Shawty. Let these niggas know, Shawty. Let these niggas know, Shawty. Let them know.
Shout but shout it, shout but shout it, shout but shout it, shout but shout it,
my brother
shout
Black
but
Lion.
shout it, shout but shout it. Oh, Jada Jew, man, and I got stamina, and I like anima, Hannah, Tanama. Hit the club, cuz still eating a banana nut. At the bar, taking shot, dog, no camera. Ride the short bus, and I'm booming and I'm bunking. Hit the classroom, and you know I'm funkin'. Chop a can of Chevy, sorta like a pumpkin. Sitting on the toilet, cuz still getting blunkin'. Pull me out the stage, but I'm still getting money. As a cartoon, man, I'm still looking funny.
I played this song
Look like
earlier,
when the
so I
food
got
don't make me steal honey.
you
Oh,
know
Jada
that.
Jew, man, keep it 100. Eating on some squirrel meat when I get hungry. When I get bored, dog, I play with my monkey. Rap game hard, but the dope game crazy. Catch me in the kitchen, dog, whipping up the baby. Don't you shout but shout it, 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 shout.
Hey, this go out to all my short bus shorties.
Stupid, retarded, and I just farted. Where's my car?
Let's go.
It's the Gucci Bella Flare, and I'm 12 months pregnant, and I still don't care. And you know I got a cold.
I can't breathe through my nose.
My nose real stuffy, and I'm riding on a huffy. And my girl back is clean, I wanna know, can she suck? Ride the show, bust the class. I made a Z on my port card, so I passed. Raise my hand in the class when we do math. Answer teacher question, and all the kids laugh. I eat the red crayon, cause the red one tastes the best. And I cheat off little Daryl every time I take a test. Burr. Don't know the windshield, boy, that thing gon' watch the king of the hill. Shout but shout it,
shout but shout it, shout, 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 shout but shout it, shout but shout it, shout but shout it, shout, 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 shout but shout it, shout but shout it, shout but shout it, shout, 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 shout but shout it, shout but shout it, shout but shout it, shout, 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 shout but shout it. Walk Walker, bow, 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 yeah, 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 Walker, 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 QRSTUDWIXNZ, only do it. Walker, 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 plugger, plane, 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 Walker across the street, Walker dog on a leash, Walker Texas Ranger, Luke Scott, Walker, 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 Walker. Shout but shout it, shout but shout it, shout, 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 shout but shout it, shout but shout it.
I got you, my brother. I'm gonna go to my emails in a minute. I got you.
Shout but shout it, shout but shout it, shout, 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 shout but shout it, shout but shout it, shout but shout it, shout, 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 shout but shout it.
We going one more. My nigga Sanchez.
It's kind of like the sun coming over a dark cloud, shining on you with its warm rays of beneficence.
Yeah. Once again from the soul. This is my notebook. Let me rip you a page that'll make you sit back and witness the plague. Got kids pitching grenades, missing the days. Guess you can't be a star sitting in the shade. And at times, life will make you sicker than AIDS. Twisting the haze, laid out wishing you prayed. Working hard, no difference is made. In a world that'll kill you and spit in your grave. The best thing a parent can say to a child, success has no restriction for age. Or we might be another nigga twisting some braids in the penitentiary, spending some days. Bad choices, plus you know how niggas persuade. Them snakes got venomous ways. And the worst thing to a man is feeling betrayed. Head above water, still get hit with a wave. Still think of my queen, get hit with a daze. Still treat us no different than slaves. This world will take hearts and fill them with rage. Water seeds with hate and make them sit in a cage. On some bullshit.
World on some bullshit. And we calling it out.
World on some bullshit.
We're crying because we calling it out. Make that make sense.
Nothing new under the sun. Shit ain't no different today. You know I can give up what your ministers say. I won't forget the past to remember the faith. As society takes souls and send them astray. Then it's the hate you got trapped deep in your heart. So in these times I fall back deep in the arts. Hidden colors. Got a nigga seeking the arc. Sipping tea, watching devils pull people apart. I remember an old saying, reap what you sow. On your journey, stay humble and teach what you know. And this flow ain't the shit you see at the store. It's more like the damn killer that you greet at the door. Third eye be the seed of your soul. Such a beautiful earth these demons control. Gonna make shit better if I can. Cause all over the world my empire stand. On some bullshit.
World on some bullshit.
World on some bullshit.
Facts.
On some bullshit. World on some bullshit. On some bullshit.
World on some bullshit. Shout out my nigga Sanchez. This next one, we're gonna listen to a little poetry. Cause I like what this young man spitting. He's spitting facts and he coming from the heart. So let's listen to this one. We're about to get it started.
From Los Angeles, California.
Shout out to Death Poetry.
Justice.
Pat Justice. Shout out this young man.
They say the 60s was crazy, but the 80s was worse.
Crack fucked blacks and gave birth to a curse. The moon's bright, the sky's misty. Know my future cause I know my history. My life predicted by a gypsy. Murder she wrote at the end of the story, the streets get me. That's why I live quickly and always keep a pistol with me. Ghetto prisoner, won't stop fighting until I'm free. Raising a city of fallen angels where niggas ain't scared to bleed. If money's the root of all evil, then greed's the seed. This ain't living, we taking cause ain't nobody giving. America's a rich man's vision but a poor man's prison. So don't expect these politicians to give us a pot to piss in. Preacher man, stop preaching, cause niggas ain't finna listen. Folks done lost hope.
He said, expect those politicians to give us nothing. Facts. Young man, 19 years old, spitting fire, spitting facts.
Stop trying. Life's a bitch from the start. That's why you come out your mama crying. The world's dying. And the people have gone mad. I take a shit on the White House and wipe my ass with the flag. When will the evil end? Too many browns and blacks in the system, victims of legal sin. In court praying for mercy when condemned by evil men. Ain't no love in the heart of the city. If it's a God, where is he? My homies dying over hundreds and fifties. I sit back, sip yak, and analyze the situation. Ain't a person alive today knowing the monster we facing. It crucified Jesus Christ, so Marcus Garvey for rights. Shot Malcolm X in the chest, gave Nelson Mandela life. Pac died at 25, Biggie died a year younger. All my life been broke, I'm motivated by my hunger. Told my mama bury me with a 357, just in case God tripping, I don't get into heaven. If he send me to hell, you know well, cause I just did 19 years in the ghetto as a black male, and it can't get much harder than that. Had a lot of pain in my heart, that's why I started to rap. See, the mother brothers will make you dance, but justice will make you think. You saving up for a Bentley, I'm saving up for a tank. That's just the mindset of a soldier. Shit is crazy, huh?
Facts,
this is what I see. We are no longer slaves, but we sure ain't free. So until I ain't gotta kill and steal from my own folks, tattooed across my soul, all these words I just
kill
spoke.
punch. What's good, my Philly brother?
I break all the laws on
Much
behalf
love
of
to my
every
Philly
innocent
brother.
criminal.
Easy. We're gonna run that back one more time. That young man was spitting fire, man. One more time, man. I agree with everything the young man said.
From Los Angeles, California,
Najee
40-year-old
Skates, what's
past
good,
justice.
brother? Much love and respect to you and the family. Always, my nigga Najee Skates.
They say the 60s was crazy, but the 80s was worse. Crack fucked blacks and gave birth to a curse. The moon's bright, the sky's misty. Know my future cause I know my history. My life predicted by a gypsy. Murder she wrote at the end of the story, the streets get me. That's why I live quickly and always keep a pistol with me. Ghetto prisoner, won't stop fighting until I'm free. Raising a city of fallen angels where niggas ain't scared to bleed. If money's the root of all evil, then greed's the seed. This ain't living, we taking cause ain't nobody giving. America's a rich man's vision but a poor man's prison. So don't expect these politicians to give us a pot to piss in. Preacher man, stop preaching, cause niggas ain't finna listen. Folks done lost hope and stop trying. Life's a bitch from the start. That's why you come out your mama crying. The world's dying. And the people have gone mad. I take a shit on the White House and wipe my ass with the flag. When will the evil end? Too many browns and blacks in the system, victims of legal sin. In court praying for mercy when condemned by evil men. Ain't no love in the heart of the city. If it's a God, where is he? My homies dying over hundreds and fifties. I sit back, sip yak, and analyze the situation. Ain't a person alive today knowing the monster we facing. It crucified Jesus Christ, so Marcus Garvey for rights. Shot Malcolm X in the chest, gave Nelson Mandela life. Pac died at 25, Biggie died a year younger. All my life been broke, I'm motivated by my hunger. Told my mama bury me with a 357, just in case God tripping, I don't get into heaven. If he send me to hell, you know well, cause I just did 19 years in the ghetto as a black male.
Well,
and it can't get much harder than that. Had a lot of pain in my heart. That's why I started to rap. See, the mother brothers will make you dance, but justice will make you think. You saving up for a Bentley, I'm saving up for a tank. That's just the mindset of a soldier.
I like to bring this up
as
one of my topics, always.
We are no longer slaves, but we sure ain't free. So until I ain't gotta kill and steal from my own folks,
shout out my brother, Enemies Public in the house, brother Nasir.
Who the fuck y'all gonna call when I break all the laws on behalf of every innocent criminal?
Shout out that young man.
Give it up for past justice, y'all. That was nice. It's really a beautiful thing.
Yeah, I like to, show that. Let me go over to my watch later list real quick. Shout out to everybody. What's good, brother? You want to tap in before I go to video review? Justin, how you doing this morning, brother? Much love to you and the family.
Thank you, sir.
Welcome.
Love to you, and
Got you. My main topic, it's any topic, but I'm gonna go to my watch later, play a couple videos, see what the people think about them. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Review some videos and talk about whatever, man. It's any topic. How was your weekend, brother? Good? Chilling with
I
you
had
and
a good weekend, yes, sir. It was a good weekend. It went by fast, so so
yes, it did. And real quick, everybody, get y'all bibblers, man. Prophet Mel at prophetlevi@gmail.com. Get y'all bibblers, man.
I let
If
them.
somebody can throw Prophet Levi Gmail out there, please. Get y'all bibblers, man. Hopefully everybody having a good day, man. Bibbler gang. But yeah, let's go over here real quick and go to the watch later. Then in a minute, I'm gonna go to my brother Dre Cobb videos that he want me to play, music that he want me to play. Like I said, let's start out. Shout out Willie D. Shout out Willie D. Right here. We're gonna start with this. Police protect MAGA after he gets violent. We're gonna start out with this video. Shout out Willie D, man. Shout out Willie D. Vibrant Lord, much love and respect to you and the family. Garrison, what's
up,
good,
family?
brother? Much love and respect.
In one of many anti-Trump protests happening on Saturday, a pro-MAGA got out of his truck and approached the protesters with an assault rifle. And guess what, family? Miraculously, there were no arrests. Yeah, can you believe it? There were no arrests. Let me ask you a question. What do you think would have happened if that was not a pro-Trump white man with an assault rifle approaching peaceful protesters? Don't you worry about it, fam. We know. We know. Now understand this. I'm not for the right
Jackie
or
Brown,
the
much
left.
love and respect, Jackie Brown.
I'm
You and the
independent,
family, hope you had a beautiful
but I got
weekend.
eyes.
Always
I
love and
see
respect, sister.
things. I got ears. I hear things. I got a brain. I think things through. And I'm just watching time after time after.
My biggest thing, shout out to Willie D, like I said. If one of our kids have a gun, they lighten them up. They lighten him up. We done seen it in the whole Ohio. We done seen it in every state. One of our kids can have a gun, or one of our adults can have a gun, and he get lit up. But yet this white pro-MAGA come out with an assault weapon that's supposed to be banned, and he don't get arrested. He don't get shot. And to me, that's racism. Because by the color of his skin, he can walk around with an assault rifle and not get locked up. When if any of our kids had a handgun, they got shot up. Make that make sense. The cops have always been used as
every
a
time I
weapon.
come here, I'm coming to learn because I believe you.
Hey, you got a hot mic, brother. You heard me? You got a hot mic, young fella.
It's because I believe you, man. I think you're a good person.
Appreciate that. Like I said, I'm talking about what I experienced. I might haven't experienced it today, but I have experienced it in my lifetime. And like I said, we showing a pro-MAGA walking down the street with an assault weapon and didn't get locked up. What would you consider that? If you had an assault weapon walking down the street with people around, what do you think happened to you?
Oh no, they'll smoke me. Yeah.
Yeah, that either they gonna fill you up with hollow points, or they gonna take that weapon, smash your face on the ground, and lock your ass up.
Well, yeah, it should get wicked out here, bro, and I'm very aware of that. So it's like, yeah, it's not gonna happen to me, but yeah, I hear you.
Yeah, I'm just saying, man, it's out there where, like I said, they can have guns. We even seen a situation where the kid crossed states with a weapon, shot 3 people, and basically got away with it, man. But I touched on this, and I'm subscribed to Willie D. Sometimes he have good talking points, most of the time, and he thinking. He mentioned it earlier. He using his brain thinking, and not just reacting. But let's listen.
After time, who's going inside of supermarkets indiscriminately killing people? Who are shooting up the schools? Who are pulling out assault rifles and gunning protesters down? Who are hopping into their vehicles?
Exactly,
running
Jackie
people
Brown. Facts.
down, just mowing people down in their vehicles who are protesting or maybe standing around in the streets.
When I put the red cap on,
who is storming the Capitol trying to take
Go ahead, brother.
murder? Yeah, kill all these niggas, brother. Fuck them.
Gotcha.
over the country? Who kidnapped or tried to kidnap a governor? Who did all this stuff? It wasn't the left. MAGA. So it was not a surprise that the police just let dude go on about his merry way. And here's the kicker, fam. The reason why he went and got the gun, because he got his ass whooped. Not whooped in the traditional sense, but he got head-butted. He was running his mouth, and one of the protesters head-butted him, and he couldn't win the fight. So he took off and ran and got his gun. And you had people saying, well, that would have been self-defense. You know, he went to get the gun. You can't leave and go get the gun. You can't be in the moment with conflict going down right there. You can't start a fight, get your ass whooped, and then play the victim. It don't go like that. But I don't know, this is Lafayette, Indiana. Similar to Lafayette, Louisiana. And they got a certain way of doing things in the more good old boy towns, you know? They got a certain way of doing things. This guy got away with what he got away with because he fit the profile. The police let him make it because he is the police. The police is him.
Facts.
They rocking with dude. This is why, family, I just don't think it's a good idea for us to go out here in these streets protesting. I get it if you're young and everything and you just want to be doing something like protesting is a right now type of thing for most people. You have your organizers who know what to look for, know what to do and all of that. But a lot of times you just have youngsters just full of energy and aggression and they just want to do something like right now, throw up a fist, protest and scream and do some old Negro spirituals or whatever. I don't think it's wise because when's the last time you protested?
Yeah, I have to agree with Willie. Flag on the play, black people, we haven't protested since the 60s. And to me, they would like, say if we were all to get together and do the same thing on the White House lawn, like they did on January 6th, it would be an act of terrorism just for us protesting. So I kind of agree with the brother. And shit is sad that, we haven't did nothing, since the 60s. We're fighting. They got us fighting for the black hats' rights. for the African rights, for the rights of Palestinians, but everybody rights but our rights, the rights of Americans. Links in the chat, man. Let's get back to Willie. That's the way I feel.
And the police was on your side. The police is not there for you. They're not there for your protection. They're there for
facts. Anytime they're called, we call them on a crime. One of us is getting locked up, police brutality, sent to prison. They'll go and talk it out with other nationalities. And I ain't saying they won't whoop a white person or a Chinese person ass. If you resist arrest, they're going to whoop your ass. But they'll talk to them like a human. They'll talk to them like a person. With us, they're coming to detain, lock up, and figure it all out later. And I agree with Willie.
But their protection, them other folks, they're there for anybody who's trying to uphold the status quo. That's who they riding for. That's who they're riding with. That's who they are. That's who the police are. They're there to protect property, rich folks' property.
Facts, Willie. Shout out to my sister, Yanetta Ya. Always love and respect, sister. I appreciate your support. Yanetta is always love and respect. Empress Goddess Namaste. Always love and respect. Appreciate you tapping in, sis. Like I said, I'm agreeing with Willie as far as with the police and protesting. Like I said, a lot of times I do agree with Willie D say. At least he's being honest about what he's seeing and evaluating. Our history with the police and white people history with the police is totally different. It's totally different. They can have a conversation without getting locked up. They can talk shit to the cops without getting locked up. But we can't. When they, from my experience, every time we deal with them, we're getting locked up or unalived.
No, can I just say this one thing?
Go ahead, brother.
No, the police are a bad thing when we don't come together and realize what the police are. Like, if we let them do that, then they're going to keep doing it. So the police, we could be the police too.
Exactly. Police our own selves in our own communities. Don't use it.
I'm talking about being like, we could really be the cops out here,
Yeah, that's an occupation that I never wanted to be, brother. I did the military thing, but I never wanted to be a cop, and I regretted doing the military thing. But, I appreciate and I understand what I learned from the military, how to survive. Survival. But, I do agree with the self-policing. And I'm gonna say this: they've been weaponized against us from the beginning with the so-called slave shit. You know what I mean? They was the one that round up the so-called flag on the play, the slaves that run it, even though we know we only were slaves on pencil. We've been reclassified here and changed out of our status and made slaves. But yeah, shout out to everybody. Let's listen to a little bit more.
They're there to protect the Klan, the Proud Boys,
Facts.
the neo-Nazis.
Facts.
Because they are the Proud Boys, the Klan, the neo-Nazis. Yeah.
Facts. Let's rewind that back. He said they are here to protect the Klan, the neo-Nazis, because they are the neo-Nazis in the Klan. Definitely agree.
They're there to protect the Klan, the Proud Boys, the neo-Nazis, because they are the Proud Boys, the Klan, the neo-Nazis. Yeah, man. They're in the gangs. are their buddies.
Yeah, I'm gonna say this, you know, from experience, the police force was weaponized, in the '60s with these race soldiers. A lot of them come in from the military, but a lot of them come in from, other countries and get into law enforcement. I definitely agree with everything Willie's saying. They race soldiers. In the '70s, they brought them
But
in.
I'm not a neo-Nazi. I'm not though. I'm not even like.
Now, I ain't talking about you, brother. I don't think you're a neo-Nazi. If I thought you was a neo-Nazi, I wouldn't let you on the panel.
Okay, I thought I gotta catch everything, so I'm sorry.
Now, I'm talking about white people. You ain't white, is you?
No, I'm half white. Yeah.
Well, I don't, half white, you black. You more black than white to me.
No, I
That's
came out
just
of a black woman, so yeah, I
got you.
agree.
You black. Now, I wasn't talking about you, bro. I'm talking about these people that hate black people out here.
No, I don't hate.
I don't think you hate your people.
No, I hate what they did to me, but I don't hate nobody, bro. Shout out to everybody.
Gotcha. Yeah, and like I said, I ain't talking about you, brother. I'm talking about what Willie D talking about. We got these neo-Nazis out there. We got these Ukrainians out there. You got the KKK out there. You got the good old boys. That's who they're protecting. That's who they always been protecting. The rich businesses. The cops has always been. I'm gonna say this: when they used to riot and come burn down our shit, they had the cops as protection. They always was weaponized against us. When they want to evict you from your home, who they send? The cops. I'm just saying from my experience. Let's get back to Willie D.
Are in the gangs. They're kids, they're cousins, friends, and yeah, they're all in the same gang. So the police is never gonna be on your side. When those dudes show up, the reason why they're so bold,
They're never gonna
they
be on your side.
know the police ain't gonna do nothing to them. That's why they pull out them hammers and stuff in the front of the police, and the police just let them walk by. But let somebody else try it and watch what happens. The police ain't never on the side of righteousness, man. You gotta understand that. They're never gonna be on the side of righteousness.
Facts.
Oh yeah, they go get the bad guy every now and then or whatever. But when they gonna get the bad guy who had those white hoods? When they gonna shut down the Klan? They said that the Black Panthers was a terroristic group. So they shut the Black Panthers down, killed the leaders and everything. Yeah.
Never touched any of the Klan or the good boys. Never.
But when are they gonna identify the Klan as a terrorist organization and shut them down? When are you gonna do that? The left ain't killing police officers. They're not out there. They didn't kill police officers on January 6th. They didn't storm the Capitol. They didn't bludgeon police officers. They didn't prop up a guy who mailed 14 pipe bombs to prominent Democrats and liberals. They didn't do that.
Oh, that's where I disagree.
Did it, though.
That both parties is doing it, not just the left, the right too. Both parties. We know the billionaires slash George Soros, they finance these wars. Both sides of both sides. They fund both sides of wars. I just like I said, if that was one of us out there with a sawed off, AK, or a weapon like that, we would get shot up or locked up.
No. Can I say another thing?
Go ahead, bro.
I'm not left or right. I was supposed to be left and right, but I don't pick a side, bro. That's dangerous. I don't subscribe to people saying I'm on the left side. I'm on the right side. I don't do that. Like, that's dangerous.
I got you. Like I said, I'm not Republican or Democrat. I don't believe in their politics. We talking about, if one of us had a assault weapon in the street, what would happen to us? And like I said, the police, they're protecting the good old boy, just like Willie D said, man. That's what I would call white privilege. If I'm being real about it, that's white privilege right there. And Bad Saint, much love and respect to you and the family. And I see you out there, Martin. Welcome. Let's finish the video.
And MAGA still ain't been identified as a terrorist group.
Facts.
And it won't be identified as a terrorist group. See, if you pick the right side, you can terrorize as many people as you want to. They'll even get you a GoFundMe and
Facts.
give you a few $100,000.
Shout out to Willie D. Like I said, he going in on this subject.
Anything to maintain the status quo. But what say you, fam? Drop a comment. I'd love to hear your thoughts.
Hey, shout out to Willie D. I agree with everything he said in that video. Let's go to another video.
These liberals are having a complete meltdown over the Trump administration. Let me know what you think about this video.
Shout out
the criminal charge
guy.
of rape. He is credibly alleged of having raped a 14-year-old girl. Is that what you want for your president?
Absolutely not.
Right?
Yeah, which one are you guys talking about?
I'm sorry, I interrupted you. And I shouldn't have done that.
My friend. You're good.
I was talking about our alleged president, our fascist, Nazified, idiot, moronic.
The Mango Menace?
Break our NATO alliance, turn our allies against us, steal our money, throw 71 million people off Medicaid that people depend on. 71 million people. Is this what you want? Do you want money taken from your grandma? Do you want to not support battered women and abused children? Is that what you believe? Stand up and say it, fascists. Stand up and say it. I'm standing up and saying what I believe. You stand up and say what you believe, and not platitudes, and not idolatry. Let's hear ideas. You have no ideas. All you have is hate, racism, stupidity, and greed.
A round of applause for that right there. He has been waiting a while for that. Yeah, that was great. What do you think about the vandalism that's going on at Tesla dealerships around the country? And we're not the TV, so you can say whatever you want.
I still for no violence unless we're pushed. I mean, they want us to do violence so they can declare martial law. So that's why I'm against the violence. They are police officers? Okay. Do you want my name?
I see you out there. Appreciate it.
What are you guys out here protesting today? What's the number one thing to be anti-Elon for?
Stop the oligarchy. We want Americans. He's not elected, and he has no business doing what he's doing. We don't want the billionaires taking over our country.
Are you trying it? Oh, let me get you on Facebook. Hold on.
Yeah, we're stopping the oligarchy. That's what it's all about.
Did you feel that way?
They pit American against American so that they can pick our pockets.
Did you feel that way when Kamala Harris actually got more donations from more billionaires than Trump did?
I felt like I had a buffer, at least, with the Democrats. Now we have no buffer. Okay, so at least we were fooled with Kamala in there, that we're going to be on a slow bleed, and now we're on the, take it right. I'm living on Social Security, and for the first time...
This girl is interviewing people who know...
My name's Jenna.
Also, Jenna, I'd like to mention that Social Security is not an entitlement. It's something that put in 8% of every one of my paychecks. My employer put in 8%. They did not give me a retirement account because they said you have a government retirement.
Evidently.
Okay.
Look how serious they are.
Yeah, that's why I didn't make money.
Wow.
Who are they here for anyway? It's like someone hired them because they're routinely attacked at events or something.
Yeah, if I was Tesla, I would hire security. I don't blame them. I've had companies in the past where things happen. I hire security.
Yeah, or perhaps just a little girl who films YouTube videos that gets attacked at these types of events.
Hey, we're going to go back to that in a minute. Let's put out some farming news. Let's put out some farming news.
Some breaking news on the fallout from President Trump's tariffs. China this morning announced retaliatory tariffs of 34% on all U.S. goods. Yesterday, the markets suffered their worst day since the start of the pandemic in March 2020. A lot of U.S. industries are also under pressure, including farmers. Weijia Jiang has more on this from near Mar-a-Lago, where the president is spending the weekend. Weijia, good morning.
Good morning, Vlad. Good morning to everybody. President Trump says those spiraling markets were to be expected, and he is not changing course. In fact, Trump says more tariffs are on the way for things like pharmaceuticals and computer chips. But he also left the door open for some deal making with other countries. As U.S. stocks plummeted, President Trump's optimism soared.
The markets are going to boom, the stock is going to boom, the country is going to boom.
But the world had a different reaction to Trump's tariffs that will soon kick in for most countries.
坚决反对。
Trading partners, including China and the EU, are vowing to retaliate if the tariffs go into effect next week as planned.
Let's be clear-eyed about the immense consequences. The global economy will massively suffer.
Aboard Air Force One on the way to Florida, Trump said tariffs give the U.S. great power to negotiate.
Every country's called us. That's the beauty of what we do. We put ourselves in the driver's seat.
One group watching every move, American farmers.
I've never seen anything like this, and I've been farming for 42 years.
John Boyd Jr. is a fourth-generation farmer in Virginia and president of the National Black Farmers Association. He says the price of corn, wheat, and soybeans controlled by the markets have all tanked.
I might just
other countries are going to start
what
to
he
look for
talking
different
about.
places to
And double
start to
screen
buy
his video,
soybeans and
channel.
corn and wheat.
Play one more video.
Brazil is right behind us in production.
President Trump insists that these actions are his way of standing up for farmers and ranchers.
It's not. I think it's a very sad situation that farmers are the ones who have put him in the office, and we are the ones who are taking the hit.
Here's the Secretary of Agriculture's message to them.
This will be a short time of uncertainty.
Boyd fears that uncertainty may be here to stay.
I think it's going to be long-term pain for America's farmers and to buckle up and get ready for the ride.
Agriculture Secretary Brooke Rollins also said the administration is preparing programs to address potential economic consequences. During Trump's first term, farmers received about $23 billion worth of bailouts after tariffs led to losses for them. Still, even if there is relief, Boyd says many farmers are worried they're going to have to shut down their farms, himself included. Gail.
We all hope that does not happen. Thank you, Weijia, very much.
Ladies and gentlemen, I wish a Karen would.
You want to call the police on them for having a barbecue on a Sunday?
You're still free! Back off!
I'm going to tell there's an African-American man threatening my life. My late sister passed away.
Okay, so my son just said it there, and he walked to the bathroom, and he'll be back soon, and we'll pick it up.
I'm asking. It was okay if she took it away. If it can
Okay,
be
but now
moved.
you're attacking me because it's just sitting there,
No, she's
and my
I'm
son will bring
asking you
it.
to be respectful.
Okay, well, you're
Can
not
you-
being
can you
respectful
come
to ask.
around?
Absolutely not. No.
No, she was. Come and
No.
look at the plaque. She asked if it was okay, and you This said no. bench-
Yeah, because my son just set it down, and he's
Yeah,
going to
good.
come right back and pick it up. It's
and
really
so-
not that big of a deal.
It for other people it is like. So has your sister died?
No, my sister. I don't have a sister.
Okay, so you wouldn't know. Has your mother died?
Yeah, she's dead. And
Yeah, okay,
my
so
father
if-
is also dead, and I am also a mortician, so I understand your grief that you
So-
probably have, but my son just set it down, and he can literally walk back and pick it right back
she
up.
only asked you if it was okay if she brought asked if I the could trash, respectfully if she could move get rid of it.
Let's get into it. Let's put it up. Yep. Disrespecting a bench, high crime somewhere in the land of Karenicity. All right. So Florida Karens, special breed, exposed after berating a pregnant woman because she disrespected a public park bench while sitting on it. The woman recording, Capayu, says she recorded the encounter because she felt vulnerable being alone and pregnant. Okay. Here are the details that we have now. Kappa Youth said she recorded the encounter because she felt vulnerable, being alone and pregnant. Quote, I didn't walk around calling people B words and poking them. She responded. 2023, Kappa Youth, then living in Iowa, as she mentions in the park bench clip, was charged with child endangerment after allegedly firing a gun inside of her home while 4 children were present. Police found evidence of a gunshot and located an unattended gun that Kappa Youth admitted belonged to her. Reactions have been mixed. Quote, no, sorry, they're not Karens, wrote one woman. It is obvious her sister's death still hurts her. I would have picked up my Cheetos and gotten flowers and put them in the plaque. It's the kind of thing to do to someone hurting. But as many commenters noted, the bench was located in a public park. Quote, can't tell people what to do in the public space, said one commenter. Quote, making themselves a spectacle. Put the bench in your backyard then. And you can also apply for it to be recognized as shared space for a common purpose, such as representation. All right.
Hey, real quick, we're going to take a music break real quick. Shout out my nigga Greedy Vegan, right? There go a couple of throwbacks for my nigga Greedy. Shout out Greedy Vegan, man. Talk Your Talk Media. New Talk Your Talk, well, only Talk Your Talk Media.
Do it.
Put it out.
Official Dub G. Basement music. Basement music. Smoking the Poet. Shout out to Cheryl. Ali Hussein. Keezy, Big Mizzy. Love. Yeah. Yep. And I'm feeling it. Listen, money I'm getting, comfy I'm sitting. I ain't stressing over shit, I ain't the one to be tripping. Spray candy on the whip, in the sun to be dripping. When I feel it, I pull it out. I don't come in the kit. Put in work and get paid for that work put in. I take a shot like that perp again. Take it slow, these youngers just make it rain, but blondes make it snow. These youngers just get it wet, dongles make it flow. You ain't know or even heard how a Dub G roll. Don't get sick and catch that Dub G cold. The shit's potent everywhere a nigga go. I can blend with the people, no matter how rich. I blend as an equal. I'm a G in the back, sitting low off the best of some pop. A thug nigga, I was bred to be sharp. Yeah, I'm hard, feel a nigga on the come up like every day, all day. The same young nigga that was pumping in the hallway. The same young nigga that fronted and made them all pay. The same young nigga with greenery on his entree. I got it. Yep. Dub G. Okay. Dongles. I used to kick it with the knuckleheads till I met the wise guys, picture frame perfect. Now I got my eyes wide focused on my mentals while I'm burning instrumentals. These niggas can't comprehend the type of Jews that I be into. Headed up north, smoking D was in the rentals. T was back home, as I say, doing what men do. This game we either disregard or admit you. So will you make it or go out empty in your pistols? I'm dealing with these issues, trying to keep my shit official, but I came unprepared like a ref without a whistle. But I'm a man, so I stay tall like a giant. Won't fall to the lions. We call my defiance. Luckily the streets kept me groomed to the violence.
Hey, shout out my nigga Greedy Vegan for that one. Shout out my nigga Greedy Vegan for that one. We're going to come back to that. Give me 1 second, everybody. Hopefully everybody having a good day. Real quick, I want to go to my Gmail. Got some new juice. Boop. Play some new juice real quick. Got my brother Juice in the building. Shout out Juice. We got some new juice.
I said, flow like a boat, Trunk banging faux show. Back in the coop, y'all, I'm dipping again. Yeah, it feels good to be up in the wind. Got the punch in the tank, so you know we gassing. Blasting off to the zone, where it's only cracking. Candy in my eyes, candy in my ears, candy all around. Yeah, got my dime sitting gun. We have having some fun. Give a fuck about the cops. You know we gon' run. Yeah. Floating like a boat. Trunk banging, faux show. It was a smooth, long getaway.
There we go.
Yeah, we sounding like we supposed to sound now. I said, floating like a boat.
A little bit more volume on my vote.
Trunk banging, faux show. It was a smooth, long getaway.
Tall cuz in the building. Hit it when he tall. Floating like a boat. Join me on the side of set. Fuck Milton Ready. I'm Turtle Wild and there's no monopoly. Big Mama said, follow Kundalini Saya. You follow Baphomet, I turn you goats into lamb chops. Yeah, I finished 1,000 push-ups. I'm a pit bull, my bike got him shook up. Touch it, you buy it. You can see it when they look up. He made the wrong move, so I reached to pick his rook up. Death before dishonor on the prowl with my piranhas. American Indians, salute to all my nagas. The black hand usurped us. We're native imposters. I honor my ancestors by desecrating their forefathers. Wow, waking up can be the scariest. The black face behind the white mask nefarious. You better take it serious. Come on in. Welcome to the age of Aquarius. Let's get it.
Floating like a boat. Trunk banging, faux show. It was a smooth, long getaway. They couldn't catch me on any day. I said, floating like a boat. Trunk banging, faux show. It was a smooth, long getaway. They couldn't catch me on any day. Yeah, give me my money. No time for no games, really will hit you. Seen that shit when I was Cinco. Some shit that would turn you into a killer. Illa.
Enjoy your day, dad. I appreciate you.
Call my gorillas, it's time to get busy. No love for the ones that be acting real shitty. Standing on 10 in the city that's greedy. Floating like a boat. Trunk banging, faux show. It was a smooth, long getaway. They couldn't catch me on any day. I said, floating like a boat. Trunk banging, faux show. It was a smooth, long getaway. They couldn't catch me on any day. Floating like a boat. Trunk banging, faux show. It was a smooth, long getaway. They couldn't catch me on any day. I said, floating like a boat. Trunk banging, faux show. It was a smooth, long getaway. They couldn't catch me on any day.
Hey, shout out my nigga Juice Roger W. Appreciate that. Let me try to find this music that the brother sent me a while back. I've been meaning to play. I've been meaning to play this brother videos for a minute. Let me go here real quick. Find his videos that he sent me. Where are they at? Simp Amazing. I'm looking for Simp Amazing. Shout out my brother Simp Amazing with the fire. He emailed it to me a minute ago, and I forgot to play it, and I've been meaning to play it. So give me 1 second, everybody, while I find this brother music. My emails got a mind of its own sometimes. My emails be getting lost, getting mixed up, be all over. I gotta find that brother, email that he sent me. Shit be going in different places, but I know I seen it on my phone. I'm gonna have to check my other emails. They were the one from Jordan. Hopefully everybody having a good morning, man. I don't know if I went too far or not. Okay, let me type in his name. Got it. There we go. Found it. I be tripping sometime. Shit, it ain't let me play the videos. I found it. What day it was? February 8th. So I just gotta go back and look at February 8th. Back in my Gmails. Hopefully everybody having a good morning, man. The link's in the chat. The link is in the chat. Any topic. Matter of fact, let me do this real quick. Come back here. We're going to listen to my brother Ad Power do a dual stream with my brother Ad Power real quick. Shout out to Ad Power, man. God of the Geechies. Subscribers. We're going to tap in with my brother God of the Geechies. What he talking about? There we go. We tapping in with Ad Power.
Trying to make a stretch of it, we do know at least that around 8,000 years ago, we do got people like Cheddar Man, who are melanated negroidal types found in Europe, some of the earliest types, and they niggas, they just got blue eyes. You know what I mean? So, but like Bap said, there's an even older history to that, to where he would have came from. So I understand the whole idea of there being nobody truly original to Europe, but the original population would then go on to be the Aboriginals. So we could say, in a sense, niggas like Cheddar Man come from some nigga stocks somewhere. You did what I'm talking about. He got that brown skin and that nigga hair from somewhere.
Well, for my own research, you know, I know when certain people went to certain areas like the Mediterranean and places in Europe,
we're listening to
there was
Big
nobody
Aboriginal
there.
Power stream.
I mean, that's it.
I gotta go to my emails.
It could be subjective.
I get it. I get it. You know, I get it.
You know, and I got a lot of other feelings not only to that. I got so much contrary to that. I got the golden age.
You know what I mean? That's just, come on, man.
See, but there's some advanced shit, but I can't. You know, we advanced people.
Do you think the majority of the Black Americans have?
I learned a new terminology yesterday when I was doing some reading.
My
about
answer
some
is no.
Group of people.
That's my answer.
Attempting to learn their origin of the name that they are being called. Which is the name outside of themselves. It's not the name they originally called themselves. Some other people named them that, and now they themselves even use the name because it's readily acceptable. And what happened is these people would move seasonally, even though they did all kind of stuff, like they had animals, they did a lot of husbandry. And whether, you know, so they were doing the grazeland stuff when they moved, they grazing. They taking their animals with them and they graze. And they may be someplace for half a year. And they grow little crops that grow in a half a year and stuff while the animals graze. And then when the weather changed, they go to another place that got, you know, grazing going on. Like when I was a youth, they used to call them snowbirds. They would come down to Florida when the snow hit up in New York. And then when the snow melted in New York, they go back to New York. And so they, all the way from Florida to New York was their you know, they track and ground. You might find, you can be up in New York for 6 months and say, damn, ain't nobody up here. But they in Florida because it's cold. They ain't down there in New York at that time. You understand what I'm saying? And in the summer, they ain't trying to be in Florida too tough. Florida got a blaring heat. They got a like a sun with the magnifying glass on the kind of attitude going on.
Let me turn that sound.
I mean, the bird go. I mean, that's the
turn
concept.
that sound
and
down some.
Goes
Hopefully everybody having a good
so
morning, man. I appreciate all y'all support. It's an open topic.
That's all I'm saying.
You know,
some of these things about ain't nobody
right now
there,
we're
and that, and they not. That's why I was
listening
saying,
to my
what
brother Aboriginal Power Stream. Do you think the majority of a Black American have white
around Europe?
European
There were people there before the
lineage
crackers. I
or
call
heritage?
them Aboriginals. I don't know what you call them. That's what I'm trying
My
to
answer is
understand
no.
in your conversation. So I just ask a question.
What y'all think?
To you, Bell.
What y'all think to the question? Yes or no?
I zoned out.
To the chat. Do you think the majority of Black people
I'm
have white
asking
European
I'm asking
ancestry,
you, why do you say there's no
lineages, or
Aboriginal
heritage? Put a yes or no in the chat, man.
So now I'm gonna
Appreciate
ask
you,
you
Texas.
this.
You
Like,
already know.
I'm gonna try
I'm
to
putting
answer your
a no
question
in the
with a
chat.
question, if
A
you
yes or
don't mind.
no. I want to know what the chat think about it.
Wale, if you don't mind.
Yeah, man, do your thing, because you know you're gonna do your thing.
All right, appreciate you.
I'm with you,
so
Roger.
Can you name me an indigenous European melanated group?
The only one I know of are the ones that they used to call the brownies. That's how they were referred to. That was the deepest I
figured
could get
that.
into their,
I figured that.
any kind of
Shout out to
name
the
for
family.
them. Some people speculate and say they may have been Hottentots and all that, but I think all that's speculation, because everybody trying to do that out of Africa and their concepts. So all their speculation comes from that perspective. Mine does not.
So you can only give me a possible name of maybe or maybe not in an Aboriginal Indigenous European.
I'm saying that name, yeah, that was used by the crackers when they got there. They just referred to them as brownies, and they described
what crackers describe these people? What area was they describing these people? And around what year was they describing these people? I'm just trying to get some clarity on this. This is my
when
first
the Anglo-Saxons, when the Anglos and the Saxons, they weren't even Anglo-Saxons at that time.
I was about to say, all right, come on, talk to him, Molten Gator.
You're a funny guy. That's beautiful. Yeah, that's when they came in. And as they came in, they had what they call folklore, because, I read a lot of folklore rather than history. I'm a different, I can see what they say to their children. They teach that shit to their children, the folklore. And so I like to read folklore, and they say they had the brownies already. And they knew about the brownies. They described them as little short niggas.
Okay. I see what you're going. So through this mythological story, there's stories of Black people being from Europe, not from no actual data or archaeological facts, no reputable history. The Picts also allegedly come from a migrating group of people that come from out of, I forget what part of Africa that they say, but
see, that's what I'm saying. Every time they say they're coming out of Africa, I think in a way that's crap, because they feel that whoever speculates in that form, they always thinking this out of Africa thing.
All right, so listen, P-Game, can you name me or point me to anyone that claims to be Aboriginal European that's Negro living today?
I can't, I'm not into that. No, I'm not even into European, all that stuff. None of that is not of interest to me, actually. But I heard yeah, I do, but I ain't studying to see. I know a lot of niggas went through there as far as which niggas still here and their family lineage and stuff like that.
Hey, Texas, I'm with you there.
So from what I just,
that's a big fact, Texas. You say you know your family ain't. I'm with you, brother. Shout out Texas. Sister Carol, Grand Rising. Much love and respect to you and the family, Sister Carol. Both to be scientists and conscience. Welcome to the channel, sister. Let me go back to the volume.
And what part of Europe was they in?
The question
I got
is,
this
do you think the
information
majority
from
of
out of
Black
the
Americans
English
have
and
white
Irish.
European ancestry or lineages or heritage?
Sometimes
What y'all
I
think?
don't know if it's Danish, but
Soapbox.
English and Irish
Much
are
love and respect
mostly
to you
what
and
I
the
can
family, Soapbox.
recall as far as
Appreciate you tapping
derivation.
in.
There's definitely history of little melanated people in Ireland. You know what I mean? Which I guess is technically
Grand
considered
Rising.
Europe.
Yeah, that's why I say Europe and the islands, because even England is not on the island.
Yeah,
I mean, it's
all those are Channel Islands, if you will.
but I think. Oh, go ahead.
Somebody got some feedback too.
Okay.
But what I'm saying is, can you name me an actual group of people that's on record, not through mythology, that is actually labeled a European Aboriginal group that happens to be melanated and that has, history and shit like that? But before you get to that, are you gonna answer it now? My bad. Go ahead, once again. I apologize.
In response to that question, I would just AI the information and see what AI got on it, because I ain't carrying that around with me.
Okay, no problem. I appreciate that. Hey, let me give a shout out to Copper Jetty for supporting the channel, being the first and only person to support today's live stream. Make sure y'all support the channel, family. Make sure y'all support the channel. All right. Cash App information is in the chat. I want to ask my brother Smoke Signal a question. Smoke Signal, you here with us, brother? Yep, Smoke. You gotta yell loud, Smoke.
Salute.
There you go. Man, Smoke Signal. Yes, sir.
Hey, so Smoke, what you think? Do you believe the majority of Black Americans have white European ancestry or lineage or heritage?
I think very few niggas got white in them.
Very few. Can you give me a percentage range? 100 being the totality, 0 being none.
Yeah, I say around maybe 13% of niggas got some white in them.
13%. Dang. So around 87% of people have solid, no mixture, Negroid American ancestry.
Not with that white shit.
Not with that white shit. So now, since that is alluded, that you alluded to maybe something else mixing, what would that something else be if you do believe that?
I believe it would be other Negroid groups, such as Black Europeans, Oceanic motherfuckers, Islanders, that type of shit.
Okay.
Which goes to say that people that have a particular phenotypical traits prefer to procreate with people with those particular traits.
So let me ask you this, Smoke, since you brought this up. Since you said that people may be mixed with other Negro melanated groups, what is the percentage of Black Americans that are mixed with other Black Negro groups outside of American stock? What would be your percentage on that?
I mean, I couldn't do them but give a rough estimate on that.
Yeah, a rough estimate.
No way to tell.
No
way to tell. Once niggas start mixing with other niggas, it's hard to tell if they even been mixed.
So let me ask you this. If you take a group of niggas from somewhere else that is Negroes, we ain't gonna get into particular phenotypes and where, and the Negroes from America, how do you distinguish these two Negroes apart?
Now say that again.
If you're watching two different Negroes, one from one place, one from America, and you're watching them over a lifespan, how do you distinguish the difference between one Negro group and the other?
Well, if we are unable to judge them just by their phenotype, then we have to judge them by their conduct, behavior, what have you.
What the fuck was that?
That was my alarm going off.
Grand Rising, everybody. Mic check.
But go ahead, go ahead, Smoke. I got you, Big Dog. I want to get Big Dog. I want to get everybody to paying, of course. But go ahead, Smoke.
Yeah, I'm saying the only way we've been able to judge them. You saying like after a mix?
No, before mix.
Yeah, I'd say the only way you'd be able to tell is by their conduct, behavior, what they into.
Culture. So that cultural practices.
Yeah, basically culture. Language.
So now what happens when they mix together? How would you be able to distinguish a mixed Negro from a non-mixed Negro after watching them over a lifespan? And then I'm gonna move on with this question. I don't mean they ain't quiz you though, Smoke.
I don't know how you can tell a mixed Negro with another Negro. I don't know. Like a nigga from California procreating with a lady from Jamaica. I don't know how you gonna be able to tell that mixture.
Okay. But you would now the offspring of this particular two people would be able to identify separate Negroes as they grow up, correct? Or would they not be able to?
I mean, the person who mixed would be able to, because they'll be experienced.
So let's just say
it'll be a culture clash. It'll be a culture clash within their particular offspring's upbringing. So he'll be able to tell.
So he will have full knowledge that he's mixed, right?
Right. If he's interacting with both of his parents, he would.
Right. Okay. Fair enough. Yeah, it's a shout out to my brother Smoke. Big Dog Philly OG, peace and blessings. Happy waking bake. What up, old Negro? What up, God?
Grand Rising, brother. Mic check. My mic good?
Fantastic.
Yeah, much love and respect to you and the family. Always, my brother, add power. Everybody on the panel and everybody in the chat. I wanted to let you know first, I'm dual streaming this on my channel. So we listening to you over here on my panel.
Hey, listen, y'all can stream on my panel. I forget how y'all do that. Let me see. You know how to do that, Smoke?
Yeah, I'm dual streaming it on my channel. And I just wanted to tap in real quick. I don't think to answer your question to the topic, is that no. My answer is no to that question. Do you think about most black the answer to topic to the question?
Right.
But
the majority of Black Americans, do you believe that majority of Black Americans have white ancestral lineage or heritage?
Yeah, my answer is no to that. And have you ever been to Europe? Europe is a cold ass country. It's cold over there, and I don't think niggas like the cold. We can deal with it, but not like over there, man. It's cold over there. I lived over there for 3 years. It's cold as hell. It's cold 10 months out of the year. They barely have a summer. So I don't think, a lot of black people were in Europe because of that reason. I may be wrong. I may be speculating, but I don't think we're cold environment people.
My little sister been living over there for a while.
And she'll tell you it get cold as shit over there, don't it?
Well, she's mixed, so she's half honky. You know what I'm saying? So she can probably stand that shit a little more than I can. Esky, shout out to my nigga Esky in the chat. Esky ugly ass. Now,
and real quick, back like I said, shout out to Mom Dukes and my dad, man. We don't mix. We stay where we are, man. That's my mom, my dad, and me. We don't mix, brother.
Shout out to Mom Dukes.
You got it. Thank you, brother.
May the ancestors bless her sweet spirit. Absolutely. Shout out to my brother Big Dog. I'm with Big Dog on that. It get real cold in the Midwest as well, y'all. Man, I'm talking about like world-breaking record temperatures and shit. Like the Midwest get temperatures like north of the Arctic Circle, man. Like it gets bad.
Yeah, Bap, I was over there, and it was in the minus 30s out that bitch. It was minus 30 out that bitch.
Right, and it's been minus 60 in Chicago.
Minus 60.
Yes. It's been minus
Yeah, bro.
48.
It get cold up here in the north.
It's been minus 48 over a dozen times in North Dakota.
That's crazy.
I'm just saying, Bap, it get cold, but then it warm up. Like they cold all year round almost. I think they got a 2 month.
Mind your business,
something.
nigga. Mind your business, nigga.
But I weather change here. But you got it, brother.
What if I told y'all that I'm white? That both of my parents are white people.
That'd be hard to believe.
I want to kill my dad.
This nigga Kazma sick. For real though. What would y'all say?
Say congratulations, Bow.
Huh?
You're real, big
What
up
if I
to your
took
range.
what if I took Maury's DNA test, even from Maury's show, and they both came back as my parents? 99%.
Cool,
Nigga, stop fucking with DNA. You probably have. There's a chance you could probably have a little so-called white blood in you, but it had to be further back because of the complexion.
No, I'm talking about both of your parents white, and you came and you a nigga though.
Nah,
Yeah, bro.
that'd be. I don't know about that shit. I haven't seen
How
it
you
yet.
think you get emo? How you think you get emo back, bro?
Get what?
His parents would have to be white, bro. Just makes sense. Dude, don't fight it, Darvis. Don't fight it, bro. Bruv.
Hey, Bap, take me off the main screen, brother.
My
I
bad.
was here for like 50 years, man.
All right, so look, let me show you this story about this lady who's black, but both her parents is white. Let me show y'all this shit right quick. Now look, watch this.
Seemed outgoing and happy, unaware of the storm that would rage around her later in life. Today, at the age of 44, Sandra is reserved and shy. She doesn't speak easily about herself or her feelings. Yet she still remembers her carefree years, now light years away. Her mother was gentle and protective, says Sandra.
Sy was baie goeie mens, maar ek verlang nog baie na. En sy was ook baie lief vir my ook dan. Sy wou nie hê.
This lady got 2 white parents.
I would say she probably had 2 white people raising her.
They did genetic tests on her, fam. You want
that shit ain't right.
Let's finish watching it. Hold on.
Yeah,
that's throwback genetics. Those genetics go with throwback.
As we voortgaan met die werk van die voortplanting en die behoud en die veredeling en die westerse beskawing en tradisies in hierdie suidpunt van Afrika.
Hey, Bab, hold on a
This
minute.
was the world of the Lang family in 1955. Sonny and Abraham were staunch Afrikaners who supported and believed in the government of the day.
That's her mama, that's her daddy.
Then their daughter, Sandra, was born.
Now, how the fuck them 2 white people create a little nigga baby?
Because white folks ain't who you think they is. They come from niggas anyway.
Uh-oh.
I agree with that too, Cosmo.
This a throwback dominant gene in a recessive pool. That's all that is. It's like reaching back into genetics to pull the dominant back forward. It's just like breeding dogs.
Well, if it's any validity,
oh, I'm sorry.
If it's any validity to that, then it's over with for white people. They're gonna be randomly having niggas, cause I know niggas randomly having no motherfucking white people. All I'm saying.
When they first started the DNA thing about ancestry and twin, all that kind of stuff, I heard a report that quite a few people in and around Louisiana, Mississippi, that area around there, that were crackers, they were sending their stuff in as well. And they were coming back with nigger DNA. And they were upset to the point that they had to change their matrix, what they call it, whatever their matrix when they doing DNA. So because they were upsetting too many people by sending them crackers the same, that they were niggers.
And then, to pull it so strong like that, because that's more common than a lot of people would actually look up. There's more than one story on YouTube about that. But that means the ancestor probably even more recent than you think. Probably a great grandfather or mother or great grandfather, because it's pulling from recent time. You dig what I'm talking about? So, man, that gives a whole nother view on race.
For me, it gives a whole other view on that ancestor DNA stuff, because they trying to determine ancestor DNA and all that stuff. I mean, ancestry through DNA, and I don't think it's capable of pulling that off.
No, they don't even accept it in court without your genealogy. So it don't matter what you come with. You gotta have that genealogy attached with it.
I really don't. I ain't telling no lie, man. That shit remind me of that movie Life. The boy lied to the old girl, or to the daddy. She been doing some shit she wasn't supposed to be doing, and came up with that baby.
I'll be that bitch, baby.
Hey, Bab.
What I mean about they tell us everything.
That story from Germany?
They determine our concept of every time.
I think both of the parents was from Germany.
That child is a cracker.
Now let's look at the time frame, y'all.
Hey,
okay.
Shout out to my boy Son Baby too, man. Shout out to my boy Son Baby for the donation. Let me read this comment. He said, "We need that 607 interview." You heard me? Definitely, man. Yeah, I think that'll be a dope interview. We can definitely put that together for sure.
Yeah, see if Funk on his Aboriginal game. He seemed like he'll be hip to something.
Oh yeah, we can talk his talk. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna go there with it. And he like controversial shit, so we're gonna talk about it.
Right. Turn it up on him.
Yeah, we'll turn it up on him.
Yeah, I don't believe those two German people made that black baby. It's obvious because we already know we got a history of black men specifically going to Germany making a lot of babies. Hell, if I'm being honest, hell, my wife father went to Germany and made a black baby, 2 of them. So shit.
I got you.
That's how the cookie crumble.
Okay.
I don't know, man.
Right. Hey, 2 white people are not making a black baby nothing. That's what we do.
What's to say what black is? Who to say what black is? You just can't tell what black is just by looking at it. Right?
It's not even just by looking at it. Even by if it is just by looking at it or just by experience alone. I mean, there's a mix up and there's a mix down, regardless of how you want to do this. But yeah, white people got our DNA in them, and we have shared DNA. Specifically in Germany, we're not making that woman herself.
They lived in South Africa. They South Africans.
That could even explain it even more.
German, little Scottish, little Irish. It would have been all.
I believe truth is stranger than fiction, and I believe
think so too.
And I believe that we don't know shit.
I believe we don't know shit neither, but I know what we do know from what we can see and what we've observed up to this point. Two white people ain't making a black child with strong black features. Somebody is mixed.
So what I'm saying is, what I'm saying is, just throw what you just showed to the side like it didn't happen, because that's refuting what you're saying, that quote unquote by looks, so-called white people, right, can produce a nigga.
I don't believe two white people can produce what we consider genetically as European people.
This is the thing, brother. We're obviously attributing something special, like a nationality, a heritage, a culture, a ethnicity, or something biological to this term black, which we know is a social catch-all term, right? So yes, the people in Germany would have been black socially because they come from Slavic, enslaved, pale, or black stock. You dig what I'm talking about? So indeed, just because you dig what I'm saying, and you know them people come niggas.
All right, true. You ever been to Germany?
Yeah.
Okay.
I've never been there. I've never been to Germany, but I got German people that I know.
I can attest that Germany does have a history of black nobility, royalty, all that shit. I've literally been to a church where they had, like I've said this before, they had a book in the center of this cathedral. And it had a nickel plate on it, and on the picture you can see black people fighting for their kingdom or fighting for the castle or whatever. So there's no doubt in my mind that there were black people there per se. All right, but what I'm telling you,
we ain't even gotta go that far. We can go to shout out there 1818 Queen Charlotte.
We could go to World War I when
she is a bullshit impossible. She black.
Right. That's what I'm saying. During World War I and World War II, up to this
white children
brother, from up to this point, during World War I, World War II, all the way up to this point, niggas been in and out of Germany making babies, dog. Straight up.
Charles Johnson.
She's just a product of somebody that's just like in America, a white girl lying to her daddy about who her baby daddy is. That's exactly what that is.
I don't think they was in and out.
I'm standing with Couple on that one too.
There was melanated. I think it was niggas there that was melanated, and it was niggas there that was pale. You dig what I'm talking about? I'm just saying that I think the very first person anywhere, and in the very first of anywhere is always a nigga. So if he was in Germany, if he was in France, if he was in Romania, the very first person there had some melanated skin, whether he walked in from somewhere or he was born there.
All right, true. All right, just eliminate that argument.
Understanding.
We've been in America our whole lives. We know for a fact that there are white people with a black American DNA. All right, that have mixed down all the way to what they want to call their pure white race, I guess. All right, we know for a fact that's happened, but we've never seen them go back to black.
Never.
Until now.
No, that woman got a black man baby, and she lying about it, and they try to whatever they doing in front of the TV to make it like
why would the white man go along with it then?
You know, and real quick, I pause. Thug Rob, what's good, brother? Much love and respect. I got you. Much love and respect. I got you. I modded you up, brother. You know, Kai's been trying to say that, you know, basically we were first, but I don't agree with that. By their science, whoever came first was primitive. They were less than human. They were chimpanzees. And that's why I don't agree with that. We were first. They used genetics and racism, eugenics, and basically said whoever came first, they were primitive. They were came from chimpanzee or ape-like people, and I don't agree with none of that. So let's listen back. That's all I want to say.
Because
it's
white
that
man,
simple, why would the white man go
some
along with
people are diabolical. They would do anything because it's not the first
Okay,
time
I
it's
mean,
happened.
all right.
It's not the first time it's
Much
happened.
love and
I mean,
respect to you,
but
Thug Rob, always,
or
brother.
it's just simple
Appreciate you.
as genetics. We know we can breed white dogs from black dogs, but guess what? When you rebreed them white dogs back into white dogs, you dig what I'm talking about? They generally go on to breed white dogs, but every now and then, when you mix them two white dogs together, they draw back from the ancient ancestor gene who was black on black, and they produce a black dog out of white dogs.
Well,
You really
we
don't got a black dog. The dog hair might be black. The fur might be
not
black, but the
dogs.
dog ain't black.
We're
Yeah,
not
but
dogs.
this is nature. This is genetics. Genetics don't change between species. It just is.
Yeah, but it can be misunderstood. Because you take
No,
you look at the dog
totally.
without
I
you cut all the
definitely
dog
don't
hair off, the
agree
dog
with
still
what
the same color
Cosman
dog is.
talking about.
You may have a dog with
Definitely
black
don't.
hair or brindled hair or fur, excuse me.
What I'm
But you
saying
ain't gonna
is,
have the skin
and
to
what I'm
still be the
saying is,
skin. A dog is a
the
dog.
same dog can produce the colors that they come from.
Yeah, but you can have somebody you can have two dark haired people come up with a light or a red hair.
Or white.
Some people
Pure white.
maybe have silver or
Two
white
black
hair.
dogs, Darvis. Can two black dogs produce a white dog?
No.
Yes,
There ain't no
they
such thing as a
can.
black dog.
And then guess what? And then you can mix that white dog back with a white dog and produce more white dogs. But guess
What
what?
color
Every
dog
now and
skin?
then, when you mixing them lines that come from black dogs, but they're white, right?
What
Just in
color is the dog
coloring,
skin?
not in their genetics, just in their coloring.
Cause what
right?
color is the dog's skin?
It don't matter. We're talking about the coat.
I guess
We're
you talk
talking
about
about the
fur or hair.
outside, with just what it
Yeah.
looked like. The
Yeah,
hair
the
is
hair
brown.
the hair may do that, but the actual skin
Right.
is a
So
little
we're just
different.
talking about virtually the skin on the man. Because the hair
Yeah,
on
but
us,
ain't the same as
our hair on us is virtually darker than our skin.
yeah, but you still can't compare a human to a dog though, because we don't
No,
have fur like
genetically
that.
you can. When you're talking about
Yeah, but
epigenetics,
genetics is
just
a
how something look
theoretic
on the
based
outside.
science. That's a whole theoretic based science. It's not
Bro,
actually
listen,
true.
that's what they're using. They're using theory. It's called leadership. They think you can look at something that Smoke just showed you. If you mixed a brown person from California with a brown person from Jamaica, ain't no way just looking at the child you can tell what it is.
That's a
agree.
particular case study though. That's a case study. If we're doing
Let me
shit,
pause that real quick. That's just like two black people fucking and making a white baby. That shit ain't happening, man. So two white people doing a thing and having a black baby, I just can't see it. But shout out to them. I just can't see it. Now I can see it. You know, two black people flag on a play. Procreating and making a light-skinned baby. A red bone, but not white. I just can't see, like I said, two white people making a black baby or two black people making a white baby. I just don't see that. But let's get back to the conversation.
her daddy's American Negro from Mississippi. All right, she know her whole family bloodline over here. Okay, and she know little of her bloodline over there, but I guarantee she would tell you if there was no way.
That's a good one, Rumham Solo. Much love and respect. He said the short bus shorties. That's exactly why I play that song. Shout out my brother Rumham Solo. That was perfect timing. Short bus shorties. Let's go.
You know what I'm saying? But her father was in her life, so that's a different story. So ain't nobody two white guys or two white people making no motherfucking black baby. It's just not possible.
Well, we just seen it possible.
No, we seen something control program. That we know all right, like you said, it's just a belief because I don't know
it
for
would be
sure.
nice to have something actual to refute that says absolutely, without the shadow of a doubt, brown people cannot produce white people, and white people cannot produce brown.
No, I
Then,
believe
bro,
it's the other way
I just
around.
gotta lean towards logic and common sense that what you saying ain't just absolutely correct.
To me, all right, I'll
Just
say this:
using
two
common sense and logic.
Puerto Ricans. Let's say Puerto Ricans. All right, let's say Boxer
What's a
Miguel
Puerto
Cotto.
Rican?
Right.
Let me pause that. Like I said, 2 black people ain't making no white baby. They may make a red bone, but they ain't gonna make no white baby. And 2 white people ain't gonna make no black baby. That shit ain't common. I ain't saying it don't happen. I'm saying that shit is very slim and few of happening. Let's get back.
Yeah, well, I don't get what you're trying to say, bro. It makes
I'm
sense.
saying in Germany, 2 white people ain't making no black child. It's more, it could be perceived in a place like Puerto Rico, but not Germany. You know what I'm saying? They are closer to our DNA pattern. It's like it's got to be a code to it.
So can white people produce brown people or can't?
I say
No.
no.
White people cannot produce black people. They cannot produce coarse hair. Or they cannot produce Negro hair. How about that?
That's what I don't agree with Cosby.
That I don't think that. And with that nigga nose, that is not that man baby.
2 black people can't make a white baby.
Hey, that is not that man baby.
That lady been cheating, dog. Hey, you gotta accept that.
Listen.
Hey, we done seen Maury too many times, bro.
Let me get it out. And I'm gonna fall back. Y'all got it. The key word is I believe. I think. You dig what I'm talking about? That right there tells me somebody is going on their subjective feelings. And at that point, talking about what you believe, right? And I'm gonna just step out the conversation on that point. I can't argue what a nigga believe. You gonna always be right.
I mean, that's no.
Yeah,
I think the thing is, we both believe. We both believe that you believe what they're saying is true. I believe that what they're saying is a lie. That's just the difference.
I don't
and that's why we
believe
have a
nothing. I
discussion.
can see this
Yeah,
objectively. That's why I was using the narrative of just genetics. You dig what I'm talking about? Because for instance, let's say Eli dogs are. This is why I keep using the dogs, because it's readily understandable, right? Let's say I have 2 black Eli dogs, right? And I breed them together, right? And I produce a white Eli dog like Shorty Cowboy. A white Eli dog, right? Does that stop him from being Eli just because he's white?
Yeah, but he's Eli because he mixed. And somebody put a name on that mixture.
Hold on, but why would I use a dog as my reference?
Dog to a human anyway, man. That's false anyway. You cannot use a dog and compare it to a human.
I'd rather use Maury.
The whole model wrong.
It's the same genetics. It worked the same way.
Nah.
It do.
Hey, hey, Maury would have made way more sense than the dog. Straight up. We done seen people come on that show, and who ain't the baby daddy? It ain't that white dude. It was that nigga, baby. Hey, straight up. Come on, man. Be real.
I mean, what is it? What are you saying? I don't get what you.
Did you ever see that though, Cos? Did you ever see 2 so-called white people with a so-called black child? Or make a so-called black child? Did you ever see that?
I have.
All right, cool.
You dig what I'm talking about? And if nothing else, we just synced it together. You dig what I'm talking about?
No, we ain't see it. No, we see the lie.
I'm just saying other shit before. All right, I'm not gonna argue if you believe it's a lie. I don't have no viewpoint on it. I just take it at face value, whatever it is. You dig what I'm talking about? I ain't trying to argue or, I'm just saying it just seems possible to me. You dig what I'm talking about? Because I see it in nature. I don't know. You dig what I'm talking about? So, that's why I use the narrative of using the hounds and breeding them how you breed things together, and you can gear towards color by certain breedings. You dig what I'm saying? So if you breed that white Eli dog to, let's say, a Kosminski dog that's white.
Hey, so listen.
Eli Kosminski dog that's pure white. It's
I
pure
think
white.
dog is
we
not
gotta.
white. You saying the dog white, the dog fur
Hey,
white.
Dog.
I
Guess
think
what?
I
If
think
I
we I
bring
think we
that
be
dog
looking
back
at it.
to another white Eli dog, I have a very good chance. Think about it. I
Hey,
have a
but hold
very
on.
good
I
chance
think we be
of
looking at.
breeding a black dog because
I think we be looking at shit from
I'm
different
only
lenses.
one generation away, and I'm drawing back into the mother and fathers, the grandmother and fathers who were initially black dogs.
But listen though, I
They're
think y'all
not
both
black
making.
dogs. They
I
got
think
black hair or black
I think
fur.
y'all. Hold on one second, y'all. I think y'all both making good points. But like I said, I think it's. I look at shit from a whole different lens of evolution and natural selection and shit like that. I don't look at it from that lens.
You
You know what I'm
look
saying?
at
I'm
it from
looking at.
evolution.
No, I'm looking at it from a
Oh, you
whole
don't.
different
Okay,
theory.
all right.
Listen, it's a challenging theory against evolution that they don't even speak about. I did a whole lecture on it, but listen, we're gonna talk about it in just a second. Shout out to Cosmon, shout out to Darby, shout out to Smoke, Copper Jetty. Who else we got up on here? Mountain Gator. Shout out to everybody in the chat. We're gonna take a quick break, you guys. I'm gonna give you guys an opportunity to hit that like button, support the channel real quick. So we're gonna take a quick break. We'll be right back in the next 3 minutes, family. See you in a second.
I wake up every evening with a big smile on my face, and it never feels out of place. And you're still probably working at a 9-to-5 pace. I wonder how bad that tastes when you see my face. Hope it gives you hell, hope it gives you hell. When you walk my way, hope it gives you hell, hope it gives you hell. Now where's your picket fence, love? And where's that shiny car? And did it ever get you far? You never seem so dead slow. I've never seen you fall so hard. Do you know where you are? And truth be told, I miss you. And truth be told, I'm lying. When you see my face, hope it gives you hell, hope it gives you hell. When you walk my way, hope it gives you hell, hope it gives you hell. If you find a man that's worth the damn and treats you well, then he's a fool, you're just as well. Hope it gives you hell, I hope it gives you hell. Tomorrow you'll be thinking to yourself, yeah, where did it all go wrong? But the list goes on and on. The truth be told, I miss you. The truth be told, I'm lying. When you see my face, hope it gives you hell, hope it gives you hell. When you walk my way, hope it gives you hell, hope it gives you hell. When you find a man that's worth the damn and treats you well, then he's a fool, you're just as well. Hope it gives you hell. Now you'll never see what you've done to me. You can take back your memories, they're no good to me. And here's all your lies, you can look me in the eyes with the sad, sad look that you wear so well.
Alrighty then, we're back from the break. Shout out to all the indigenous aborigines, Cosmon and Darvish. Y'all can have at it, man.
Peace. All I was saying, like when you look at the average dog, okay, now we understand that they, according to theory, they mainly stem from what they call the wolves or whatever. People took these particular dogs and breed them together or taught them certain kinds of dogs to do different things. Someone taught to hunt, someone taught to mind yards, someone's supposed to be guard dogs or whatever. Someone taught to do tricks. Now, if we take a dog and you cut all their fucking hair off or their fur off, then that's the dog color or complexion. You cannot confuse the dog complexion with dog's fur or hair. That's what I was saying.
Cosmo, you want to respond to that, good brother?
I don't think there's really no need to respond. I thought that was common sense, that we was just talking about how it looks on the outside, right? That don't mean that different people don't have the same skin. We're talking just about how it looks. Some is brown, saying just because you have brown skin don't mean you're the same thing. There are people in India who have the same color as people in America, but they're not the same thing. But since we're just talking about outside coloring, I'm talking about, you have to just give me that too, for the simple fact you trying to tie everything brown into niggas in America.
Really?
So when I'm telling you, genetically, it is possible, bro. From two recessive colored dogs or two recessive colored people, you can have people who look white now. They look white, but the grandparents was niggas and half niggas.
You about to tell us too?
But they
You
look
about
white,
to tell us too?
and they could go on. They could go on and breed back with people who got that stuff back in the genetics too. And you have the possibility of throwing the throwback, somebody brown who look like a nigga. It's just because it's in the possibility of the genetics. If it's not there, you won't do it for the most part. But if it's there, it's a possibility. And we know in a generation or so, you can change a nigga to a white man. You can get a dark skinned nigga mix his son back with a white baby. You dig what I'm talking about? Mix his son with a white baby. In a generation or two, he white. Matter of less than 40, 50 years, his kids mixing back with white people. But if you mix with somebody who got that genetic in them too, you can throw the throwback.
And I agree with that too. I agree with that too. But that wasn't a question though. We were talking about, can two unmelanated people create a melanated person?
They just
the lady that the two parents look as though they were fully
like
or what they call so-called
they
pure
look like
white.
regular old white folks, but they ain't regular white folks. Just like
But
just
you look
like
at
the white
you look
folks
at their
in
phenotype though. Look at their hair, their face.
in their background. Would you admit that? Listen,
Yeah, but if you look at the two white, listen to
if they produce,
yeah, we bird walking.
Let's just imagine they did produce that baby and it is their baby. Would you admit they gotta have some nigga genes in them?
Yeah, I would believe that.
But that don't got one thing, don't got nothing to do with the next.
You got it after that. That's all I'm saying. You got it.
I would believe that if I saw that the parents had Negro genes, and obviously neither one of them parents have any close to our Negro genes. Shit, that's really
like you don't. You believe they don't.
You just told us two recessive genes could make a melanated gene,
that, right?
But you just told us two recessive genes will produce a melanated gene.
No, I didn't. I said two recessive looking colored people can go back to the original. Yes.
All right, look, check this out.
Especially when both sides of the line have it in it. That's the key you gotta understand. Just because they look like they one thing, don't mean they ain't.
But have you seen it per se in America? And we know we got a lot of mixing in America.
Yeah, man, I seen this. Look, hold on. It's a lady. The sister. Shout out my sister Sharice. She just showed this a few weeks ago on her thing that white girl did her thing, her DNA, and came back that she got so much African shit in her or American Negro shit in her.
No, that's not what I'm saying.
Come to find out, her grandmama could pass and got a nose job and could pass and passed as a white woman all her life.
Right, but that's a different story. But that's a different story though.
That's in one generation.
But we're saying
She had a
But
baby.
what?
She had a baby with a white man. She came from a full line of nigga Indians from Virginia. And hold on, and she mixed with one white man and produced white children who went on to give her a white granddaughter that she knew. White.
We know
right?
that's
So
very
she looked like
possible.
she white. What I'm telling you is, bro, you can't judge what you're doing. The same shit white folks is doing, trying to judge.
I'm not.
What they look like. You are.
Come on, bro.
It's the same thing.
You're
It's
telling
called
me those two parents were not. You telling me those two parents were not full blown Caucasian?
No, they weren't.
Okay. I'll let. Hey,
I'm not lying.
I'll let that ride.
She looked it like a white girl.
Hey, this ain't no P. Diddy panel, is it?
Her parents looked like white girls. She looked like a white girl, but her grandmama was a nigga.
It wasn't until you popped up, because you're the only one bringing that energy over here, dude. I don't even know what you're talking about.
Sir, calm down. What up, Cosmo?
What up, though? Who's crack-a-lacking?
Hey, yo, y'all talking about the twins, the people who had the twins, the one came out white, one came out black?
The King Cast is gone.
No,
I didn't like
no.
his energy. He's a troll.
No, but I seen that too. The twins
blind, one came out blind.
red. She was brown red. But no, I was showing the sister Sharice had showed this white girl, which she looked like a white girl. Come to find out her grandmama black. But she knew her grandmama, and her grandmama passed as a white woman her whole life.
Yeah.
It kind of blew their wig out that she was from Virginia. You did.
I mean, I got a cousin. I got a cousin that looked like he a white dude. Hell, my stepson is really a white dude, technically, but his mama mixed. So I know what that looks like. But I've never seen two white people produce a black child. That's all I'm saying. That child, that woman is mixed.
Hey, shout out my sister Foxy Moon. Much love and respect to you and the family.
You did what I'm talking about. Like my boy George and his white home
Sister
girl
Carol,
Stephanie.
appreciate your support. I'm modding you up.
Kind of, I look
Welcome
at it
to the
that
Mod
way
Squad.
too. I don't know him, but what I'm saying is, bro, so many testimonies of this shit. Like damn,
I think I
and I was
saw
about
a movie,
to end
though.
it. Shout out to everybody. I appreciate y'all's support. I was about to end the stream. We're gonna play a couple more songs. And then we're gonna shout out everybody in the chat, man. I appreciate y'all support. It's been a fire stream today. Appreciate everybody's support. We're gonna play a song or two, and then we're gonna close it out. Some throwback. Shout out to
Don't do it. Official Dub G. Basement music. Smoking the pole. Shout out to Cheryl. Ali Hussein. Kizia. Big Miss.
Appreciate you, I made you a manager, Malik.
Yep.
You good, brother. Appreciate you. Foxy Moon, much love. I'll see y'all in a couple days.
Listen, money I'm getting, comfy I'm sitting. I ain't stressing over shit, I ain't the one to be tripping. Spray candy on the whip, in the sun to be dripping. When I feel it, I pull it out. I don't come in the kit. Put in work and get paid for that work put in. I take a shot like that perp again. Take it slow, these youngers just make it rain, but dongles make it snow. These youngers just get it wet, dongles make it flow. You ain't know or even heard how a Dub G roll. Don't get sick and catch that Dub G cold. The shit's potent everywhere a nigga go. I can blend with the people, no matter how rich. I blend as an equal. I'm a G in the back, sitting low off the best of some pop. A thug nigga, I was bred to be sharp. Yeah, I'm hard, feel a nigga on the come up like every day, all day. The same young nigga that was pumping in the hallway. The same young nigga that fronted and made them all pay. The same young nigga with greenery on his entree. I got it. Yep. Dub G. Okay. Dongles. I used to kick it with the knuckleheads till I met the wise guys. Picture frame perfect. Now I got my eyes wide focused on my mentals while I'm burning instrumentals. These niggas can't comprehend the type of juice that I be in. into. Headed up north, smoking D was in the rentals. T was back home, just to say, doing what men do. This game with either disregard or omit you. So will you make it or go out empty your pistols? I'm dealing with these issues, trying to keep my shit official, but I came unprepared, like a ref without a whistle. But I'm a man, so I stand tall like a giant, won't fall to the lions. We call my defiance. Luckily the streets kept me groomed to the violence.
Hey, we're gonna play this in closing right here. Shout out to Sister Empress Goddess Namaste for this one. Shout out Empress Goddess Namaste for this one right here.
Ready or not, here I come. You can't hide. Gonna find you and take it slowly. Ready or not, here I come. You can't hide. Gonna find you and make you want me.
Now that I escape, sleep, walk awake. Those who can relate know the world they kick. Jail bars, they golden gates. Those who fake, they break. When they meet their 400-pound mate, if I could rule the world, everyone would have a gun, and together, of course, we'll get the up and on their horse. Kick around drinking moonshine. I pour a sip on the concrete for the deceased. Well, no, don't we? Why Clef's in a state of sleep, thinking about the robbery that I did last week. Money in the bag, bags that look like a drag. I wanna play with pelicans from here to Baghdad. Gun blasting.
Hey, shout out to Empress Goddess Namaste for this video.
I'll send a letter to my friends. A born again, will again, only to be king.
Ready or not, here I come.
Exposure.
You can't hide. Gonna find you
Black Boule,
and take it slowly. Ready or not, here I come. You can't hide. Gonna find you and make you
Jackie Brown,
I play my enemies like a game of chess where I rest. No stress if you don't smoke cess. Less, I must confess, my destinies manifest. In some vortex and sweats, I make tracks like I'm homeless. Rap orgies with Porgy and Bess. Capture your bounty like Elliot Ness. Yes, bless you if you represent the fool, but I hex you.
Appreciate you, Jackie Brown. You already know much love. Jose Malik OG, Rum Hand Solo, Box.
Frontin' niggas give me heebie-jeebies. So why you imitating Al Capone? I be needing Simone and defecating on your microphone. Ready or not,
we're gonna review this video next time I go live too. We're gonna talk about it.
And take it slowly. You can't run away from these stars I got, oh baby. Hey baby, 'cause I got a lot, oh yeah.
That's my city right there. I was in there too. Philadelphia, Pennsylvania, 1984.
You can't hide from the light, oh no.
I was 19 years old.
Refugees taking over.
65, 84, 19.
On the 12th hour, fly by in my
19 years old that
Trump
year.
cover, now they under pushing up flowers. Super fly, true lies do or die. Toss me high, only pop fly with my crew from like high. I refugee from Guantanamo Bay. Dance around the border like I'm Cassius Clay.
Ready or not, here I come. You can't hide. Gonna find you and take it slowly. Ready or not,
These are Aboriginal Americans. We're not African.
gonna find
Aboriginal Americans.
and make you
Born in America.
Ready or not, I steady the clock. Red beam on your head like a cherry on top. Yeah, I'm married to the mob, you're probably married to not. I put you 6 feet deep like a pair of socks. If you're out there in the streets and you're looking for me, I'll be on the weed and syrup like cookies and cream. I'll be on the trees and herbs like bushes and leaf. I look like a thief, but you know how the looks can deceive. You judge a book by its cover, I'm the book you just read. I sit on my toes, I walk by the store on my wings. I look like a fiend, but you know in the hood I'm the king. I put on my bling, and you gon' have to put up a sing. Ah yes, the queen, rising white dress. You ain't gonna step aside, sidestep. You know that sushi, baby. Weezy F in tonight. The F is futures, baby.
Ready or not, here I come. You can't hide. Gonna find you and take it slowly.
One day
Ready or
this
not, here I come. You can't hide.
video. Excellent video, Nami. We were the ones not brought here on ships. We were already here. And we're gonna do a review of that topic, man. Shout out my sister Nami. Shout out my sister Namazette. Always respect, sis. You know, and like I do, always do, I'ma close out with Hood Politics Part 4, and I'ma shout y'all out, man. Roger W.
Now entering
Garrison, I put some
Hello,
fire
Palace.
emojis up for that. We wasn't brought
We're
here.
getting into the lives of the people behind the bars.
Shout out my brother Roger W. Garrison, Black White Indian, King Dada, Dandada. What's good, brother? Appreciate you, brother. Much love, King Dandada. Jackie Brown, Rose, Monique OG, Rumham Solo, Foxy Moon, Najee C, Enemy Public, Mr. Carroll, you should be modded up now. Thug Rob, my brother Charles Johnson, El Solo, Juice, Carol, Soapbox,
a horrible tragedy like this, a personal tragedy that breaks everybody's heart. Take a tragedy like this.
My brother Enoch and Beast the Burton.
Greatness walked in the building, I did you miss me? Flat earth don't mean niggas live on the frisbee. Niggas still believe in religion and watch suffering. Niggas put their faith in a system that don't fuck with them. Black gloves cover my hands, committing homicide. Memories plotting revenge, it left me traumatized. Coming from the bottom and trying to get to the other side. The greatest motivation in life, watching my mother cry. Big corporations still consider it slaves. Freedom got a price, they call it minimum wage. The money make predators, these the sinners that pray. But we ain't never done, new beginnings await. If you ain't fucking with me now, you really think I need y'all? The roller coaster ride of life, it's kinda like a seesaw. But when you get to this view, everything could seem small. It even got these bitches diving mouth first to these balls. Man, shit change when I get in the V, cause I just let my ego drive when I sit in the seats. I mean, I used to be a bummy nigga, simple and clear. Then I cleaned up and turned into the pimp of the year. Any nigga harming a child is a terrorist. Niggas still believe in the book. Need a therapist, you fly, but you catching the bus. This shit embarrassing. Quick to say you stacking them bucks. This shit hilarious. Niggas thought homie was soft, but he a block nigga. Quiet ones always let off. You gotta watch niggas. Legend is 12 was thirsty and tried to stop niggas. Same cat, him and his mans turned into cop killers.
Authorities say the suspect, age 35.
Hey, if nobody told y'all they love y'all today, OG and his family love y'all, man. It's always respect.
Hey yo, the chosen one, light skinned nigga, yeah, the golden one. Father to the fire with this shit, I control the sun. Niggas did the double cross thing, got his ball sling, put the barrel under his chin and made his thoughts ring. But fuck the government, the way that it stands. Every branch attached to it, all the way to Japan. I hope niggas break from it any way that you can. It only take a few steps to walk away from the plan. Shit, I hope niggas wake up, learn we gotta win. School shooting made the news, they turning into a trend. They wanna keep you dumb and blind. Voting for your favorite crooks, always for the lesser evil, never for the greater good. Can't sleep, one eye open like a cyclops. Can't believe none of they truth, this shit is psyops. The sunset and sunrise, good mornings turn to goodbyes. Meeting at the funeral service, that's when the love dies. Father kills 2-year-old, now that's a monster. Woman shot her husband on live, he need a doctor. Homie didn't make it, of course. See, that's that girl lost. She did that in front of their kids, and the world saw. It's been a few years in this world, been on some crazy shit. Desensitized the mind, they made this shit exist. I'm just trying to tell you the truth, that's the way it is. Hood Politics Part 4, my name Dangerous.
Man, shout out all the sponsors, each and every one of y'all. Real quick, let me see. Stop the screen sharing. We're gonna close out with our intro and exit. Let's go.
Wow, wow, wow,
Shout out to Enemies Public for this, man.
Bow wow wow, yippee yo, yippee yay. Bow wow, yippee yo, yippee yay. Bow wow wow, yippee yo, yippee yay. Bow wow, yippee yo, yippee yay. Bow wow wow, yippee yo, yippee yay.
I got you, Keith. Yeah, call me, brother. I ain't doing nothing. Give me a call, Keith. And shout out to Enemies Public for this one, man. My intro and my outro. Power to the motherfucking people, man. If nobody told y'all they love y'all, OG and his family love y'all. We out, man. Peace.